think. We good? La 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 la. Let's try to refresh this and see if we can see if I can see my own stream. There we go. All right. We are live. All right, we got a little bit of time before Raw hits, so I'm going to try to finish this mission with you guys. Don't worry, you tuned into the right place. La, 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 la. You're in the right spot. This will be the Raw hangout once Raw starts, but until then, I'm going to try to beat this mission. Na, 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 na. Is there something else I needed to... Oh, yeah. I haven't downloaded it if you want to run it. Yeah, I like kind of like having a surprise right now, and it seems like you know a lot about the game, so I probably won't be doing co-op unless I get super stuck or something. Okay, we got Raw queued up. All right, I'll be right back. But with how difficult these missions are getting, you might be seeing some co-op out of me really soon. Because I just kind of want to have a good time and just take the game, and I don't want to get stuck, and I don't want to know anything ahead of time, so... I'm not saying no, I'm just saying stay tuned, I guess. Na 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 na. All right. What is this? Oh, okay, I see. All right, let's get some emotes and stuff in the chat if you could see me on the other platform right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where you guys at? Na 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 na. I know some things, missions not so much. I know where shops and how to get them. Okay. Yeah, if I end up having if the game gets difficult and I'm just not like having fun, it's not flowing correctly, then I'll definitely check it out. Cuz that's all I want to do. I just want to have fun with this game. All right, let's kill the thugs. Nah, Kick doesn't have likes. RJB40, thank you, man. Oh. See if we can bring this guy. Oh, he saw me? How'd you see me over there? What if I could just fly and kill this guy? Is he a heavy too? He's a heavy. Man, they put mad heavies in here. Good morning.
I was right
Let me
behind
Domino's
the bastard.
for your free emergency. Oh, you got the emergency pizza? Nice, man.
Christ. We may.
Oh, you can kill the heavies. You can sneak kill the heavies. Nice. Finish. Welcome. 100% feel you agree. Submissions will be harder. Does it make them harder when you're co-oping though? I've seen some games like that where it makes it harder.
Oh, bloody revolutionary bastard!
Oh, it's the end of my stealth. No. Superman punch. Okay. Perfect parry. No, chop him, chop him. There you go.
I'll make you pay!
Ooh, picked him up and sliced him again. They didn't even have a sound effect for how much I destroyed that guy. Carl, what's up? Hey, Camo, you found it.
Wait.
Yes. I had a talk with the Twitch staff about streaming in multiple places, and there are things that they told me that I shouldn't do if I don't want to cause any issues with them. And so that's why I'm being cryptic about things. I would love to just tell you guys exactly where to go, but that's one of the things that they kind of told me not to do.
What was that?
What was that? Oh, God. You know what? Here. Can't see his life bar. These guys are getting slaughtered.
Follow me.
Oh, this guy's dead already?
As you say.
Here, a lucha corpse. You can leave people living? I wonder what happens if you leave this guy living. I'm not gonna find out. He could come back to haunt me, probably. I ordered pizza to secure me an emergency pizza. Yeah, me too. It was a good ploy, man, because think about it. They're giving us a free pizza, but they got people to order pizzas who probably would not have done it. Switch your weapons. Oh, here we go. Berserk blades, phantom blades. I don't have that. Smoke bomb, stun grenade, cherry bomb. I like the smoke bomb. You know, like it was a smart way to do it. It made them look like superstars because they're giving us free pizza, but it also made it to where people are ordering pizzas who maybe wouldn't have done it. You said good morning. Where are you at? Everyone gets a kill. There we go.
Keep moving.
We.
He said we.
Keep one eye to the roofs. They often post sentries there as well.
Just how important are you as a prisoner?
Great. Can I get a potion, please? There's mad people here. A medicine. He'll slowly and eventually will die. Oh, he bleeds out. Okay. I just wanted to make sure he wouldn't be able to come back and bug me. Oh, this guy's gone. Alright. Oh, I got medicine. Medicine's full now. Incredible. Everything I always wanted. Oh, they're across from me. Oops. No. Alright, well, yes. Okay.
This is my patriotic duty.
Can't be killed if you see him, if he sees you. The heck? It's my patriotic duty. It's your duty to get Call of Duty. Chop you. Alright, you're done. Speak to Jermaine. Alright.
Hurry!
I thought that was gonna hurt.
Germain,
Oh, great.
change of plans.
Ouch. Where do these dudes come from? Did he call him?
Part of the purge, one by one. All traitors will...
Uh-oh.
No need to do anything foolish. Let the silversmith go.
Stay back.
There we go. Oh, yo, he hit him with that same thing.
Won't be good. What have I done?
Only what you had to. Come, we must go.
Yes, of course.
Did it. Alright. Pause it right there. Safety deposit in the walk-in closet. Whew. Man, that was tough. Not too tough. I mean, we only died once, so could have been worse. Yeah, let's get over here. Let's do it. Alright, it's time. Then, now, forever. Woo! I smell what the Rock is cooking. Alright, let's mute this, Assassin's Creed music for just a bit. Where is it, by the way? There it is. Aha, they're opening with a recap of what happened in Saudi Arabia. Crown Jewel. Alright. That's done. Okie dokie. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, they're hitting us with the theme song. Whoa. Let's get it. Let's get it. Showing us everything that happened on Crown Jewel. That incredible entrance that Rhea had. That was so cool. Rhea Ripley's entrance. She looked... I don't know if she could have looked any better. I don't know if the entrance could have been any better. I don't know. It's just too good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, we got that. We got this. Logan Paul with the brass knuckles, man. I don't know why he needs brass knuckles. Remember, doesn't he have some sort of like titanium titanium fist? It's got like a replacement titanium fist. Remember that was the story with Roman. Why should you need brass knuckles? They should have just played up the titanium fist. I guess because that just makes it look like it's a part of him, and they wanted it to be like he's heelish. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what's up. Okay, let's do this. And then do this. Thank you to everybody who's already put a like on the video, by the way. I see you, I see you. Okay, we're in there. Ooh, that Drew versus Seth match was so good. They're definitely showing out. They're like, this is what we did. Did you miss it? We did not miss it, man. We did a full hangout. Make sure you guys come on through and hang out with me during all the pay-per-views. This is what we do. Every pay-per-view, every weekly live show. Let's go. That was crazy. Sami Zayn stopped the cash-in. Seth keeps getting saved. Every time Seth gets saved. He's won his matches, but then every time that Judgment Day tries to move in, he's like, he just keeps getting bailed out. There we go. All right. Nice opening package to recap what has happened, and this is the type of stuff that it can feel annoying for somebody who's been watching everything, but it's also something that sets them apart from a lot of other wrestling companies. It's inviting. It invites you to know what's going on. You're not lost like what's going on? Who am I? Where am I? It feels like greatness.
Fresh off an incredible WWE crown jewel this past Saturday in Saudi Arabia, we welcome you.
Reach out and we take it.
Mohegan Sun Arena at KC Plaza. This
Wait a minute.
is Monday Night Raw.
Wasn't AEW here before and they couldn't sell this place out? Uh-oh. This sounds familiar. Mohegan Sun. Look at this yellow outfit. Are these shots, kind of? They can't be shots. You have to book these places months and months and months ahead of time. WW Big Rude, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the...
Yeah. Yeah, I thought AEW came here. It sounds familiar. It sounds like they were here just maybe like a couple weeks ago. Recently. I would say that they were here recently. Whoa, Seth Rollins. He's calling. Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders fatal 4-way match between Ricochet, The Miz, Big Bronson Reed, and Ivar tonight. That's going to be a ring breaker.
WWE Tag Champs Priest and Balor look to get back on
Ring
track
breaker
tonight
match.
as
New
they
Day
take
versus
on the
Judgment
highly
Day.
decorated New Day later on.
Okay.
And who is next in line to face...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's that hating? That's not hating. WWE is legitimately better at selling out arenas than AEW is. That's not hate. That's the proof is in the pudding, man. That's the truth. It might not be something that needs to be focused on a whole lot, but it's not a untrue statement. Let's go, let's go. Ivy is officially main roster. Nice, Drewski.
I am a revolutionary.
Let's go.
I am Seth freaking.
I didn't know that.
And I
What's
am
this guy's name again?
still your world heavyweight champion.
You look like a futuristic businessman or something. Oh gosh, not this, Jimmy Johns. Jimmy Johns, come on. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna balk, man. We're gonna be okay. Let's balk.
Saturday Crown Jewel. Drew and I beat the hell out of each other. It is the reason I am not 100% right now, but it is also the reason that I am a little bit better than I was before Saturday. The real reason I want to give props to Drew is because he was a man of his word.
He was. I thought he was going to cheat.
He said he was not in bed with the Judgment Day, and at Crown Jewel, the Judgment Day did not get involved in our match.
Yeah, I thought that they set the stage for the Drew
Now,
the Drew heel turn.
match, Damian Priest tried to cash in his Money in the Bank contract on
Like
me,
the full-on
which
heel
brings
turn.
me
He
to
still
the second
acts
person
heelish.
I
But
would like to thank, but I'd like to thank him in person. So Sami Zayn,
oh,
if you're back there listening, come on out and join the party, baby.
oh boy. Here we go. America's Funniest Home Videos. Let's go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sami Zayn is here.
Thwarting Damian Priest's attempt to cash in Money in the Bank. He also
Here he is. I like how his shirt mirrors the Kevin Owens shirt. It's the same type of a design. The duct tape and the two letters. Hey, that guy's got one. The guy in the crowd had the shirt. Sammy won at Crown Jewel, and he helped to defend Seth Rollins from the incoming destruction that Damian was about to put on him. Let's go, let's go. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way, and thank you to Ringmaster, thank you to Lord Brother Darkness, thank you to Radio, thank you to Finish Hype King, thank you to Robert Stone, thank you to everybody who's retweeting the tweets, liking the tweets, guys, spreading the word to the streets, letting the people know where to be. Oh, and Goki, thank you for hooking up the Assassin's Creed tweets as well.
That's a pretty good guess. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what happened.
Well, look, let me cut to the chase. Saturday after my match, I was in a pretty bad way. Now,
oh, J-Rock, I see this Randy Orton.
Damian Priest
Nice,
on my own,
man.
but I maybe could have not handled Damian Priest on my own, and so I just wanted to say thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, Sammy. Tag team match company players. Oh no, Excalibur,
since
no.
Saturday, I've been thinking
Please,
of
no.
how I can repay you.
Hang on.
I feel
Let me stop you before you go too far. I want to be honest with you here, okay? I'm
Give him a
really
title
glad
match.
that I helped you out, and I truly appreciate that you
Give it to
appreciate
your buddy
it,
for
but
Christmas.
That's not
Oh, that's
why
awesome.
I did what I did.
That's awesome, man.
I went out there because I have been dealing with the Judgment Day for months and months. And for months, I've been listening to them talk about how they run Monday Night Raw. And that's almost true because they hold every championship there is on Monday Night Raw, all of them except for one, that World Heavyweight Championship.
That's lies. They don't have the Intercontinental title.
Cashes in that Money in the Bank contract. If he gets that World Heavyweight contract, if he gets that championship, we are no longer dealing with the Judgment Day. We are dealing with the Bloodline 2.0.
They don't have Gunther's title.
And I have fought too long and too hard to let that happen because I meant what I said last week. As long as there is a breath of air in my body, I will fight the Judgment Day and make sure that they do not run
Drew Hill.
show.
Yeah, all right. Sami Zayn, everybody. Man, you know what? That's what I've always loved about you, Sami. No matter what, you stand up for what you think is right. And it doesn't matter if you're outnumbered, if it's 3-on-1, 5-on-1, or 1,000,000-on-1. You stand up for what you believe in, and I dig that conviction, man. But here's the thing, in life sometimes people like you, they don't get what they deserve. But the Judgment Day, they don't run Monday Night Raw. I run Monday Night Raw. And as long as I'm the World Heavyweight Champion around here, that Money in the Bank contract is not the only way to get an opportunity at my title.
Aha.
Now, the reason I knew that Pierce made you give that briefcase back was because after you left his office, I went in there. And the reason I went in to see Adam Pierce is the same reason I wanted you to come out here tonight. Sami Zayn.
Really? Oh my goodness.
You have got yourself a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Yo, WB, thank you, man. Thank you for the bits.
It's waiting for you, baby. It's got your name on it. All you gotta do is say win.
Say win. Nice.
I gotta be honest, Seth, you're catching me a little off guard. I didn't expect you to come with that. I've learned the hard way how hard it is to get a championship opportunity in WWE. And the first thing that's coming to my mind is that if I win that World Heavyweight Championship, when I win that World Heavyweight Championship, because mark my words, one day I will win that World Heavyweight Championship. But when I do, I want to beat a champion that is not compromised.
Oh.
Seth, I
Who's
mean,
compromised?
no disrespect.
Uh-oh.
I love you. We go way back. But everybody knows you're not 100% right now.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Cut the crap, Sami.
Yeah, cut the crap,
Cut
Sami.
the crap. I'm not 100%. Let me ask you this. Are you 100%? We go back a long time. We've both been doing this for decades. Guys like you and me, we are never 100%, but that doesn't stop us from giving 100%. And so I say again, Sami Zayn, there is a World Heavyweight Championship match with your name on it. Just say when.
Yes, dude. Do it tonight. Do it tonight. Do it tonight. Oh, do it at Survivor Series. How about Survivor Series?
Just say when.
Yeah, Excalibur, that's what I'm saying.
Well, Seth, I can't think of a better place or a better time than right here tonight.
Dude, do it. Shake his hand. Shake his hand. Do it. Da, 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 da.
We're gonna get a World Heavyweight Championship match here tonight on Monday
Dang,
Night
dude.
Raw.
What a nice follow-up to Crown Jewel. Are you kidding me? Seth versus Sammy.
Seth Rollins must
No,
be
no, no, no.
out of
No,
his
no, no, no.
mind. What a massive risk that is.
That's main event. That's got to be main event. No tag match. I'm so happy it's not a tag match. No, this was the other channel. Hang on.
Just say when.
Hang on, I gotta do this. Hang on.
Oh yeah! Looks like
Dang
we're
it.
gonna get a World
Such a
Heavyweight
tough
Championship
situation to
match
get.
here tonight on.
Da, 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 da,
We're
da.
gonna get a World Heavyweight Champion.
Go back a little bit more. Dang it, it's so quick.
Looks like we're gonna get a World Heavyweight Championship match here tonight.
So quick.
on Monday
Do
Night
it so
Raw.
quick. Hang on. It's like within a millisecond. There we go.
Oh yeah! Looks like we're gonna get a World Heavyweight Championship match here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Rollins, 48 hours removed from knocking off Drew McIntyre, is gonna look into the eyes of Sami Zayn. Seth Rollins must be out of his mind. What a massive risk that is.
Gotta mute this.
WWE history. They go up against the WWE's undisputed tag
Oh, boy.
team champions, Balor and Priest of the Judgment Day. Tag team action.
Yep, well, here's your tag team match, playa. We got one anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Ba-da-la-la-la, ba-da-la-la-la. All right. America runs on Duncan, by the way, guys. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew this. He said War Games is goated. I'm glad you like it, man. Glad one of us does. Somebody's got to like it. Hey, thank you to everybody who's already left a thumbs up, by the way. I see these thumbs up coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not a War Games hater. It's just a boring match. It's a boring match with weird stipulations that don't make any sense. Think about a real war. Does a war end when you kill one soldier? No. A war ends when one side gives up. When one side either loses too many troops to fight anymore, or they know it's an insurmountable situation. That there's nothing War Games about it. A war doesn't start when both sides fully have every single troop on the field and you can't escape and this and that. Like this, the rules make no sense. It's a match that's overhyped and just because it's made by somebody who did great things doesn't mean it's great, dude. Doesn't mean it's awesome. Just because somebody legendary makes something doesn't mean it's gonna automatically be legendary. It needs work. The match needs work. It needs fine tuning. It's boring for half the match, and then for the other half, it doesn't make any sense why the match is ending just because they pinned one guy and all that. It just it's way too long, and it just and half the match doesn't even matter. They literally tell you the match doesn't even officially start until everybody's in. Like, so what are you watching? Like, people complain about Roman Reigns' entrance because it's really long, but Roman Reigns' entrance only, like, what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that? It's not a half an hour of something that doesn't matter. And his entrance actually does bring some sort of like importance to a match the way they do it. That match, they literally tell you the match isn't starting until all the people are in. It's just, I understand. I'm glad you like it. Like I said, I'm glad there are people who like it, because it would really suck if nobody liked it. That would be the worst case scenario. If nobody liked it and they kept doing it, then that would really suck. So I'm glad you like it. I'm not a hater. I've just given you like 20 reasons why it's not my favorite match and why I don't find it very, and I'm not enthusiastic about it. So please understand, I'm not hating on it. I'm giving it constructive criticism, and I'm literally telling you why it's not my favorite. Acid, welcome. 3 stages? Yeah. 3 stages hasn't happened in a while. There's a lot of weird matches like that, though. Who knows? Maybe someday they'll tweak the rules a little bit, but it's there's a lot of people who are just super duper purists, and they know they're gonna catch flack, I think, so they might not ever change it. There's a part of the fandom that actually keeps this from moving forward. I wish people would kind of loosen up with the like it needs to be pure and just the way it was when it started and all that, because that's what's holding the match back from actually being a more entertaining and easier to digest type of form of match. Or it can just keep being the match that people watch just because it's called something and just because a guy made it. All right, so we got New Day versus the Judgment Day. They talk that stuff, man. They dressed up as them.
Judgment Day took that as extreme mockery, which is dangerous when you're dealing with people like Priest and
Traditional Survivor Series matches are getting boring. Yeah. That was getting boring too.
Knock off the Judgment Day tonight could earn themselves a future tag team championship opportunity.
Yeah, well, they won that matchup a couple of weeks ago against the Alpha Academy. Very sporting contest.
Okay, so I'm gonna put new
here, and you're right, you beat
or Judgment.
Oh, you beat the tag team champions in a non-title matchup. You absolutely deserve a shot at the gold.
Tag made. Xavier Woods is the legal man.
All right, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the prediction, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Launching himself into a splash, followed by the elbow to the nose. Here's the
Back today was a great concept, but it needs some adjustments. It needs some adjustments to bring it to up to date.
This is what has taken them to the top again and again in this
division. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying for forever. I have nothing against the concept. It's just that there are rules that make it to where it just feels like you're losing time watching.
Traffic is rare that happens against this duo of the Judgment Day.
Can the New Day keep up the power of positivity as they take out Priest and Balor?
I was about to say, we're back to commercial already?
Athleticism from the New Day, and up until now, connections like
yo, the leaps. I love Kofi's gear, man. Kofi's gear is so nice.
12 times the New
I want to go big, then say that.
One of the greatest tag teams in history. One of their reigns lasted 400.
The second that song hits is going to be so hype, man.
Will be very unlucky for the Judgment Day.
All they need to do is just make it so if somebody gets pinned, they're out, and that's it. Make it so it's last man standing. Well, last team standing. Make it so you have to eliminate each team. That way you can have a situation like, remember when it was Team Cena versus Team Authority or whatever, and Dolph was the last guy, and he was like the surviving hero? Like, you can create cool moments. Just make it so the only thing that match needs is just make it so it matters right from the start. If you get pinned, you're out. The end. And if your team gets fully eliminated, you lose. The end. Great. You know? Then you blended the traditional Survivor Series match with the War Games match, and you made it matter from the very beginning. You made it fun to watch and necessary to watch from the beginning to end. That's it. That's all they need to do. It's a very simple rule change, and I won't have a problem with it anymore.
If early season adversity was supposed to ground the Jets, nobody told them.
That's all they need to do. Just make it so it matters from start to finish. That's it. It's a simple rule change. You just change one single rule, and then we're in business. And then I'll never have anything bad to say about that match again. It's a very simple rule change, and it makes sense, dude. Once your army is depleted, you lose the war, right? War games. War games is not, oh, one guy dies, and then you give up. It's not the way war works. It's like literally in the name of the match. Like, think about it, man. I could understand if it was submission only, but no, you can pin to win. So that's not submission. That means you lose one soldier. But I know why they're not doing that. I know why they're not changing the rules, and it's because of purists who will get mad about it and be like, "What? That's not what the original was." And it's like, dude, if everything stayed what it originally was, you wouldn't be watching wrestling right now. Can you imagine if wrestling was just collegiate wrestling, or just like not even collegiate wrestling? What if it was like all the way back in the day, like Roman Pancration, you know? Would you be watching it if it didn't have stories, if there was never a Stone Cold? Like, think about the changes that came along that made it something more feasible for television, more entertaining for a wider audience. Keeping things the same all day is not necessarily the best way to get people into it, or to make it more palatable. You're telling me half these kids and half these women in the audience would be watching wrestling right now if it was just the same thing as when it was first invented? Sometimes you got to make a few changes, and they don't even have to change it that much. Just change one rule, and we're in there. Yeah, exactly. You could have these like comeback moments where you create a star too. They could have like some just underdog. Nobody thinks, everybody's like, why is he on the team? Why'd they put him on the team? You know, and then he ends up being the guy who like saves it for the team. Like, you can create so many stories. And then what if somebody gets like rolled up real quick and gets out, and they were supposed to be the powerhouse, you know? And then now the team's down by a lot, and like it just creates what I'm proposing creates such a more intriguing and just edge of your seat situation, no matter what. Because remember what happens, like one team gets the advantage, right? So it's 2-on-1. That right there is like, oh man, now they can team up and both guys can try to pin him at once if they get together on the same page. Like you create a dynamic that doesn't really exist in other matches. And then when everybody's in there, they can pile on somebody like Braun Strowman, and then Braun Strowman still kicks out with like 4 guys on him or something. You can make somebody look extra strong. You can make somebody look like a plucky underdog who's really fighting against the odds. You could do so much. You can make it so a villainous guy finds a way to like just weave and dodge and never get pinned. You can do so much. It just creates such a better dynamic if you made it elimination.
WWE champion Kofi Kingston
One of the most athletic men we've seen.
Yeah, exactly. WB. We just watched that documentary where they said that there were matches where people would show up at like 5 p.m. in the afternoon and they wouldn't even be out of there by midnight because the matches were so long back in the day. And they had to change it. In the documentary, we heard from like Luthez and them, and they were like, "Yeah, we had to change the way wrestling was going because it just people weren't feeling it anymore the way they used to. Our matches were too long." New Day? And that's coming from a guy people consider one of the greatest to ever do it. Sometimes you gotta change things a little bit. That's AEW Day. Well, I think that nobody would complain if they would just do it when matches make sense. What AEW does is kind of like The Boy Who Cried Wolf. It's like every match is competitive, but it's like, why? It doesn't make any of your matches seem... it doesn't make any of the matches with story seem any, like, very special. Because even the matches without story are getting 20 minutes, 15, 17 minutes. You got Action Andretti fighting Miro for 17 minutes. Like, why is Action Andretti lasting that long? You're cutting your legs out from under you because what's supposed to be special about your company is becoming so Boy Who Cried Wolf. Nice, Priest breaks it up.
Always watching, got that championship mentality. Survive at all costs.
Over the top rope goes Damian and Kofi.
Dumped over the top rope. And now
Kofi grabs. Flatliner on the table. Oh, they miscommunicated. It wasn't smooth.
And now Balor rolling up Woods, who's got a kick.
Yeah, pay-per-view starts at 6 and ends at like 12, and it's only like 2 matches or something back in the day. It's crazy. 2. Ooh.
Priest with a kick to the face. The official never saw it.
Sling blade.
Tag made to Priest.
He didn't have the tag. He didn't have the tag rope, and he was way out of the corner. That shouldn't have counted. Oh God, Xavier, you're done, dude. He caught South of Heaven and the coup de grace. That's uno, dos, tres. Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Dang, nobody thought Judgment Day would win? Nobody even put in a prediction. One person? Make sure you guys get predictions in here if you want me to keep doing predictions, guys. Yeah, exactly, Draco. They devalue the good matches by every match being a good match. It's like, why are you suddenly able to hold your own against somebody just because you signed a contract? This is one of the things that WWE has down pat, is they know who's hot at what time, and they're not just gonna hand squash matches out to just anybody.
Let's go.
But they'll do it. If you clash with somebody who's not on your level currently, you're gonna get squashed up, and that's good, man.
Hoping I could get a comment.
Not every match needs to be a knockdown, drag out match, because then then no matches. Then every match seems normal.
Drew?
Uh-oh. Drew? What?
Okay.
Drew didn't want to talk about it.
I'm not really sure.
Sleepy Redmond tried to interview Drew, but
we get it, Jackie.
He wouldn't talk to
Drew
him.
McIntyre, I guess that said it all, Wade. Frustration, disappointment.
Wonder why they're not changing his theme song back to the heel theme. Shinsuke's like, nah, man. Nah, man, I don't want that song. I don't like the one with the words. Shinsuke's here. He's got a new Titantron, it looks like, though. Versus Akira Tozawa. Oh, boy. Here we go. Is this where they, like, try to prove me wrong for what I just said? They're like, oh, yeah, you said that there won't be any overly long matches with people who aren't on the same level. It was only me. Draco, thank you for putting a prediction in. It's Shinsuke versus Akira Tozawa. I wonder if they'll give Akira entrance. Probably, right? So that people can see What are they called? Alpha Academy. Gotta make the crowd happy, right? I changed Shinsuke's theme, but the crowd still chants it. Oh, nice. Crowd knows. Sleepy Redman is in the house. A new WWE semi-trailer? Semi-trailer? Especially when you have someone that has just come into the company, is facing the world champ, and should last 5 minutes and goes 25 minutes and looks like he could beat the champ. Yeah, and then you don't see him for like a week or two. It's like, what was that about? Who's this guy? If nobody puts Baby in the corner, how does Dominic tagged in the match? Wait, what? Dominic wasn't here. What are you talking about? What you talking? Did you guys know Modelo is the mark of a fighter? I didn't know that. I didn't see Modelo on Mike Tyson's face. I see a tattoo that looks like this. Is that a Modelo? Is that the term for that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you to everybody who has liked the tweet. A commercial break is a great time to go and like the tweets or retweet the tweets, guys. Help me out. Put the word on the street. Let people know where to be. Without you guys, it's just me, you know, and obviously if people aren't in here, a lot of them probably don't even know that this exists. So you retweeting the tweet or liking the tweet, that's helping somebody who I've never had the chance to talk to or had the chance to be in front of. That's helping somebody out there to be like, whoa, there's a Raw hangout? I didn't know this. Hang on. I've just been sitting here watching it by myself. You're possibly helping somebody who follows you or somebody that you follow to find the stream. What's this? TCG. We're on commercial break right now. We got a new follow, by the way. Thank you, The Eyes. That sounds kind of creepy. Hang on, let me find out. The Eyes. Okay, it's not as creepy as I thought it was going to be. A heavy Twitter user. That's cool. 50,000 tweets. This person actually is using it. Hey, thank you, WB. Thank you, LBD. Thank you, Goki. Thank you to Rhonda Flippa. I wonder who in the chat is Rhonda Flippa. I see Rhonda Flippa hooking up my tweets an awful lot, but I don't know who that is in the chat. Maybe I did at one time, but it's hard for me to keep track of if your name is this in the chat, your name is this over here, your name is this on YouTube. It's like,
with Gable, Otis, and the Alpha Academy.
Well, he's a prize student of Seth.
All right, Akira did beat The Miz just like, what, 3 weeks ago, something like that, 4 weeks ago?
Bronson Reed, and safe to say it didn't end too.
Oh my God. I'm not going to do a prediction on this, though.
Shinsuke Nakamura, who's
we'll do a prediction next match that looks like a serious match.
With an impressive victory over Ricochet in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Isn't Akira not from New Japan? I think he's from that other place.
Ramblings of a deranged mind.
Oh, nice move by Tozawa off the suplex.
Maybe Dragon's Gate or
catching it by surprise.
What's the name of that other place? I always forget it. Nice suicide dive. I love Akira's suicide dive.
Tozawa's been a champion in the past. You can't underestimate Akira Tozawa, who tweeted out that
Noah, yeah.
Today,
is that where he's from?
He came to the United States, and he plans to celebrate the anniversary tonight by showing you the power of Tozawa.
Well, he's not doing that right
The
now.
Poa
He's
of the
feeling
Noah.
power of Shinsuke
DIY gets
Nakamura
another
right
tag
in
team
the
match. Oh,
midsection.
versus the Creeds?
Notice,
Yo,
Maxine
we're
is
getting
not
some
out here.
takeover
The
stuff
Outlaw
here.
Academy, she's preparing for
Chikara,
her
maybe.
first ever
Maybe that's
women's
it, too.
Battle Royal later on tonight. The winner to face Rhea Ripley for the world title at Survivor Series.
Show what she's learned from the Alpha Academy. Looking forward to that one.
And Tozawa, with Shinsuke in a bit of trouble now on the top rope, but Akira Tozawa, who loves to fly.
Ranas?
And
No.
Nakamura blocks. Tozawa going for that Hurricane Rana, and Nakamura. Oh,
Nice,
Tozawa
yes.
turns it around.
Beautifully done.
And he's got Shinsuke in trouble, and Gable and Otis love it.
That's
Coming
no
out
dose.
by Tozawa. Hooks the leg. Nakamura kicks it too.
Well, Tozawa clearly has his mind on point right now, and he is a live threat.
Yeah, that's looking like a... That sounded like something you would see at a...
Nakamura away.
Yeah, he's moving real
At a
slow,
takeover, man.
gingerly here.
Didn't Triple H say
This is
takeovers
not
are
the
coming
time
back?
for this, Michael Cole.
Wonder
When
if he's
you get
waiting for the
Nakamura
new
down,
year or
make it
something.
count.
Senton, oh God.
But Nakamura got his knees
Nakamura
up in
clocked
time.
him.
Ripley took too long over that.
Ouch.
Be quicker, and this could have
Yeah,
looked
see, if I'd have
very,
put 2
very
minutes on the
different
prediction,
right
this
now,
would have
but
been over
lining
way
up for
before it.
something nasty.
Wait, no.
He went for the Kinshasa. Tozawa turned it around, almost pulled off
Dang.
a huge upset.
He blocked it.
And
He didn't block it. He
Tozawa,
reversed it.
Nakamura was not expecting this. Maybe took Tozawa a bit lightly. Ah, there's a big kick to the face.
Goodness.
There is the dangerous striking threat of Nakamura to go with that.
Kinshasa!
Oh my God, starched him.
By
That's
Nakamura.
done.
And Shin with the win.
Yeah, it might have been over just in time if I would have done a prediction, but
Well, Tozawa was in this matchup.
that senton is so good, man. His neck got sliced, yeah. But that's a good outcome. That's what I'm talking about. If you're gonna do a match like that, I feel like WWE has the formula that AEW could use a little bit more. You saw the type of offense that Akira got there. It was like he was taken for granted. He was taken as like not a threat, and he was sneaking in shots, and they were hitting, and they started to mess him over. But it wasn't 17 minutes worth of shots. Otis is in here.
Perhaps Otis's way of laying down a challenge.
Otis is stepping up to Shinsuke though.
Japanese
I kind of
superstar
like this.
having
They're
no
making
interest.
Shinsuke seem like he's a walking title now.
Yeah, we'll do things on my time.
I kind of like that.
Nakamura victorious
You
here.
see what I'm talking about? They're making Shinsuke into somebody that people want to challenge. That was a smart move because you only have a finite number of titles on your show, but you can make someone seem important to beat as a way to build a storyline. I like that. La, la, la.
Just watch me.
Okay, we got that. Yeah, that was good. He got in offense, but it made sense why he got it in. It wasn't like he's just better than him. He caught him not really looking out for him, and then once Shinsuke got on track, it was game over. That's the way you keep one guy looking strong and another guy looking feisty, and keeping him. Actually, he went up a little bit from that. Akira went up a little bit from that. So you leveled up one guy and you kept one guy looking strong at the same time. You didn't devalue both guys by making an overly long match where it makes one guy look like, how did he get this far if he's making all these mistakes, and it doesn't make your company look bad because one guy's been booked so horribly for so long, and suddenly he's fighting a guy who could have been world champion like 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? You end up making your company look bad when there's somebody you never use, but they're somehow ultimate greatness, and they're fighting against the guy who almost was your world champion. Like, that makes you look bad as a booker. That makes your company look bad as a company, because you're taking somebody who is a perennial loser, and I'm not saying Akira is a perennial loser as a wrestler. I'm saying like that's the way he's booked. So it's making your company look like they don't know what they're doing, because suddenly he's fighting your almost world champion to a standstill. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing a disservice to the guy who was almost the world champion because you're making him look weaker, and then you're making your company look like it doesn't know what they're doing because a guy you never let win is suddenly the best thing ever. It's just it's shooting yourself in the foot twice. This is why you got to be careful with your power levels, man. I always talk about this. Power levels are important, man. You got to know who's at the top, middle, and bottom of your fight card in terms of power levels. That way, when you make matches, a surprise is cool here and there, but that way it makes sense to the viewer, and they can tell who's who right out the gates. You can tell who's the supreme threat, who's the up and comer, who's the underdog. You can tell these things if you keep that consistent. But when you try to keep throwing these monkey wrenches in just to give guys good, just to give a fan good matches, then that good match thing is going to go out the window because it doesn't make any sense. You're not giving people a good match when you're not telling them a cohesive story week to week. There's no reason to care about your show week to week if you're changing the rules every week. If you're changing the power levels every week. If you're changing how powerful, how high up the fight card, how devastating someone is. If you change that every week, you're not rewarding your viewers. And you're not inviting a new viewer to learn what's going on because they just watched it last week, and now this week they're seeing a guy who got kidnapped and beat up. Now all of a sudden he can go 17 minutes with the guy who kidnapped him and beat him up. Like, you're not rewarding people for watching. You're not keeping a consistent situation. That's the difference. You need to reward the people for watching. Consistency. Surprise is cool here and there, you know, like what they did with Action Andretti on AEW. That was cool. You surprised people. Jericho, he underestimated him. He didn't think he needed to know, and he didn't know. And then he got. That's cool. Every now and then that's cool. But how you follow up, what you do with that's just as important. And if you drop the ball, then you might as well not have done it.
There's a reason she's got a fistful
of
Guinness World Records.
Natalya, the winningest woman in the history of WWE.
I watched what my family did, and I put their legacy on my back, and I carried the weight.
Another Hart family champion.
I've seen the next big thing come and go, time and time again. But me, I'm still standing.
Natalya looking to make more history. Sharpshooter applied. No choice but to tap out.
And the truth is, I'm the most accomplished woman in the history of WWE.
Dang. I'm going to have to mute that. It's true, though.
Becky Lynch, the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Those are just some of the top names, former champs who make up the field in tonight's Battle Royal to determine Women's World Champ Rhea Ripley's opponent at Survivor Series in less than 3 weeks.
I see Indy Hartwell again.
Yeah, Survivor Series 2 weeks from Saturday will also determine tonight who faces the Intercontinental Champion at Survivor Series in a fatal 4-way match. Here's Raw General Manager Adam Pearce.
During his record-setting reign, the ring general Gunther has made the Intercontinental Championship one of the most sought-after titles in all of WWE. His championship matches are must-see events, and with that in mind, finding his next challenger is of the highest importance. I've selected 4 superstars and given them the right to fight to be Gunther's next challenger. First, The Miz.
Dude, this is awesome right here. I like these little intermittent promo packages. AEW at the beginning had a good idea with win-loss record. They usually told them what level their talent was at, so they totally disregarded the system and did whatever they wanted. WB, the reason for that, I know exactly what the reason for that is.
I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
If you guys want to know, I'll tell you what it is.
We also have Ivar. Ivar has stepped into
but yeah, I agree with you.
And been nothing short of
and it set them apart from WWE. It gave them an identity.
Match, but it was high time to see if Ivar could continue his momentum towards capturing his first championship in WWE. And finally, Ricochet. The man that Gunther defeated over 500 days ago to become Intercontinental Champion.
Gracious.
Ricochet has only improved since then. And I was impressed with his performance last week.
You want to know? All right. The reason they disregarded the win-loss ratio or the win-loss record is because Tony can't just do weird little surprises with that.
It'll be a clash of styles and a battle to the end. But once it's done, we will have our next challenger for Gunther.
He can't surprise anybody with that. And you know how much he loves his surprises.
Awesome!
He can't do it, so it's out the window. He noticed that there's too much work that goes into making a surprise happen with everything out on the table. And as I said previously, as AEW gets older and wiser, they will realize why WWE does things they do. A lot of things that people complain about WWE doing are things that they had to learn over the years just don't work. There's a purist and a super duper fan attitude towards wrestling where it's like, man, why don't they just do this? Some of it would be a good idea, but some of it is just hogwash. Some of it is just stuff that like it sounds good in your head, but it's not feasible and it won't work. It won't work for a long term, and it actually will be detrimental to the overall entertainment. As time goes on, AEW will become more and more like WWE, and you're already seeing how right I was when I said that the first time. Now, years later, it's like, dang, man. Wow. How did you know, Gritty? It's because a lot of what WWE does is just stuff that you have to do to have a wrestling company, man. They're not trying to insult you. It's just it doesn't work, man. Oh, nice crown.
Is here.
Ivar is here. Is this a singles debut? No. He had a singles match against Kofi. Yeah, this Ivar entrance is good, man. Nice crown, and the way that they framed it, that was really cool. Yeah, it's nothing against AEW. It's just some of their like lofty indie inspired things are gonna keep you there. It's like, okay, you know, the perfect analogy would be, like, there's a restaurant, right? Like, there's a restaurant that's like, we're gonna do it the old school way. We're gonna keep it the way we like it, you know? And the way they like it is like down home, country cooking, like your grandma used to make or whatever. But the thing is, in those steps of how your grandma used to make it, they don't wash their hands or whatever, you know? Like there's just some little things in there like this is a thing that we do now that helps people, you know. It makes it more palatable. It makes it more possible for you to have a meal and not get sick and all that. But they're like, nah, we gonna do it like we used to, you know. And they have this like this idea in their head that we can't do it like the other guys because we hate the other guys. We're not like them. So there's certain things that the restaurant maybe across the street is doing that they've learned over time are going to help everybody to prosper in the space of restaurants. But this restaurant's like, no, we're going to do it old school, you know, and then they get shut down. Then they get a D- on their health inspection, you know, like that's what's happening with AEW is like they tried so hard to reinvent the wheel that they forgot that there are things and guidelines that have already been that you could just study that would help you out so you wouldn't have to learn the hard way and get a D and get your restaurant shut down. You know, you don't have to get a D- and get your restaurant shut down. Just realize to wash your hands. You know, you can still cook the old school recipes, but just don't put in, you know, the nightshade or whatever. Like, just find out what's killing people or making stuff not work and take that out of the recipe. Oh my goodness. Yo, what's this? Oh, we got those upgrades. Let's go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got the upgrades. Hang on. Who did this? Robert Stone, you did this? Robert Stone, thank you so much, man. Robert Stone with the upgrades. Robert Stone with the alley-oop to Acid. Ooh. Said he wants to die in the ring? I don't know about that. If you can list the tweet or something he sent, then that'd be good, or interview. Who I think wins this 4-way? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. They've given each person a promo package. They've given each person some focus. So they're making it harder to tell. Normally it's pretty easy to tell. Normally what they do is they give one person the hype before the match, and then the match happens and it's like, okay. But this time they gave them all packages last week. They even had Ivar on Raw Talk afterwards. Like,
to be wowed with a full week of WWE events from the beautiful city of Perth on the western Australian coast for WWE Elimination Chamber coming Saturday, February 24th.
We shall see. But I'm going to put a prediction in here for everybody, so I hope you guys will put your prediction in this time.
Live Nation Australia. Visit WWE.com/events to register and be the first to receive pre-sale information.
Yeah, no rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets. If it's not coming directly from the company, then don't put it in the chat, guys. We don't do that here. No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets. We don't do that.
You just went through it, Drew. I just want to make sure. You want to do this tonight?
Piercy, we've been over this a million times.
I know.
I appreciate your concern. But I'm born.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What do you expect? Seth Rollins, champion with the Workman's title.
Hit him with the RKO.
Rollins defends the World Heavyweight title against Sami Zayn. The first world title match on Monday Night Raw in 5 months. And it takes place live tonight. Meanwhile, 3 of the 4 men in the fatal 4-way match tonight.
J-Rock, thank you so much, man.
And Big Bronson Reed.
Holy moly. J-Rock, look at this. J-Rock on the desk. Ricochet even got an entrance. They didn't even give anybody one of those like skip the entrance type of entrance. It's about to go down. Gotta mute it. Me oh my. Seth Rollins is being a fighting champion. Somehow I think Judgment Day is going to ruin it for both of them. I feel like that match is going to end in a like no contest or a double count out or something like that. The payback from Judgment Day I feel like is coming. I feel like the Seth Rollins and Sami match is not going to end in an actual pinfall or submission. Ricochet's here. Prediction's almost open, guys. Once the bell rings, the prediction will be open, so I hope everybody will get one in.
Idea he possessed, and it appears now that the Viking gods
bing, bing, bing. All right, prediction is open. Get the prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
First man to gain pinfall or submission will win the match and face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship 2 weeks from Saturday at Survivor Series. And talk about contrasting styles, Wade, in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 guys.
Ivar would be surprising, man.
What you're gonna get from these,
vote with your heart, guys. Predictions are open.
Every single time, and Miz is learning that firsthand.
Yeah, the exhilarating aerial antics of Ricochet. Miz, of course, the veteran, the 8-time champion, and Ivar and Reed, the powerhouses. And Ivar with that spin kick about decapitating Ricochet. Cover now. Hook of the leg by Ivar. Kick out at 2. Any one of these men will pose a threat to the longest reigning Intercontinental
Goku's got option 3. That's Ricochet, right? Yeah. I went from left to right, by the way, guys. So if you're wondering who's what option, just it's left to right. So Miz is 1, Bronson Reed is 2, Ricochet's 3, Ivar's 4.
Miz almost got smacked.
Yo, Radio, thank you again for these epic pans, man. I'm gonna take some pictures of them.
All 350 pounds plus of, now we see the ring general himself already scouting.
Look, you can see the title reflecting on the screen.
Nice words for the Miz last week, Wade.
Yeah, well,
nice shiny screen.
You are nothing like me. You are not in my league, Miz. I'm a world-class competitor. You are just an entertainer. I thought that was a little rough.
Man, what a lineup
Miz
this
someone
is.
who's actually been to heights even Gunther hasn't been to in this industry.
I think everybody in this match has wrestled in New Japan except for Miz.
May act the clown at times, but in the ring on form, Miz is as good as anybody.
Gotta go with the long shot. Let's see. Oh, Ricochet got cracked up. I hope he's okay.
Ricochet had any clue what was going on there. That was all Bronson Reed's doing, but it was hardly effective in terms of hurting Big
You saw that?
May have hurt Ricochet in the process too.
And Miz back into the ring, and you see Ricochet just trying to pull himself up.
What, Radio? Oh my goodness.
Now roll up with the Miz and a kick out at 2.
Holy moly. Thank you so much, man.
Ricochet bounced back. Almost neck injury.
But he's going for a skull-crushing finale.
Just hooking it up.
Ricochet rolls him up. Miz down. Shoulders down. Again, first
Got to see what ingredients I get tomorrow from the food bank, and then also what I can put together to start making that stuff. I also got to start figuring out how to get a new Elgato HD60S, man. My HD60S is dying. The sound is going out almost every other second when I start it up. It's not letting me do 1080p. That's one of the most important pieces of my entire stream is my HD60S. If I don't have that, then I gotta start thinking about that and figuring that out. Oh my goodness. Bronson and Ivar working together to powerbomb the heck out of both of these other guys. Ricochet is so good at selling. He always looks like he really gets messed up. I remember one time he sold so well that I really thought he got knocked out. I was legitimately like, stop the match, but he was just selling.
Everybody down. Who's going to Survivor Series for the Intercontinental title?
Hey guys, random question. Is it bad to swallow the lime in your Corona?
Andy, did you swallow your lime?
No.
What does it cost for the new Elgato? Elgato HD60S. Somebody looked it up for me on Amazon like a week ago or something. I haven't looked at it because I know I can't afford it. Like even if it was like $50, I wouldn't be able to really swing it right now.
It's a good day to start something new.
But it's probably like $100. It's probably something like that.
To put yourself out there and always put your best.
It's been an integral part of me being able to do this stream. Like all the games we've played this year, all the streams that I've been able to do from the laptop without having to tax my CPU and everything. It's been probably the most important thing to this stream outside of this TV, because without this TV I wouldn't be able to even see anything, because my other TV broke after years and years and years, and then my PC. Besides my PC and this TV, the most important part of the stream is the HD60S, the Elgato, and it's dead. It's not dead, but it's dying. It's not allowing me to do 1080p anymore. It's not allowing me to. It's cutting out in the middle of audio, and it's basically slowly dying. It's deteriorating. I don't know what's causing that, but there's nothing I'd be able to fix on it. It's not like it has a bunch of screws and I can just take it apart or anything. Like it's just showing its age, man. I've put the thing through its paces. Thousands and thousands of hours of streaming. I stream more than basically anybody. So that thing has definitely, it's definitely gone through its paces. It makes sense that it's breaking down. It's nothing against the Elgato company, man. They built a great product. It's just, I'm sure they don't intend it to be used so often. They probably had people testing it on like a normal schedule, not like 9, 10, 12 hours a day and stuff. Put it on my wish list. Yeah, I haven't messed with my wish list in a while. It's Elgato 60S. That's the one I have, the S. I don't know if there is an X. There might be one that's better than this by now. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I haven't had a reason to look into it. It was perfect for so many months, so many years. It was perfect. Like I said, I haven't done much research into it, so I'd have to, maybe we can look it up after the stream here or something. After Raw.
We are back live on Monday Night Raw. This was moments ago in this fatal four-way match. Look at what happened to Ricochet. But he was still able to turn it into an
Elgato, you've seen his 150 to 280. Oh my God, Phil. I think the one you're seeing for 280 is the one that's like an older model, because there are some models that are so out of print that they're worth more. That people, you know what I'm saying, like first edition type stuff. You know, people pay more for first editions than the like reprints. Some of them can do things that others can't, but some of them are just like off the market completely. So they're like collector's pieces and vintage type pieces. So I don't think it's 280. If anything is 280 that just came out, I don't want it. It's probably one that does HDR and 4K and all that. And I'm never going to stream in 4K most likely. And I'm never going to really use HDR because my TV doesn't do either of those. So it would literally just be, you guys would be able to see it on your end and I wouldn't be able to see it on my end. So we'd be having a different experience if I ever was able to do it. And I want us to be as like on the same page as possible. I don't want me to have a better experience than you, and I don't want you to have a more like where you could see stuff I can't see. I just feel like that would be, I feel like it just would separate our experiences.
He sees as these four men beat each other up for an opportunity as his
do the research. Radio. Is that the new one? Sign the contract. Do the research.
Cover by the Miz. Ricochet pulls him off the cover. The victim may be.
What are you talking about? Ricochet, you had your time. You're the one who Gunther beat for the title.
Now Miz and Ricochet unloading on one another so that
yeah, exactly, WB. Sign the contract.
On the bigger man. In this case, it
exactly,
is the Miz, but there's no quit in someone like Ricochet.
So I'm not saying that you're wrong, Finish. I'm just saying that if there is a $280 one, I don't want it. I'd be better off getting a Nintendo Switch.
Sometimes you get in a rut in this industry. Gunther may have let a fire under the Miz that sees him.
You can get a Switch for cheaper than that, right?
We've seen before.
And Ivar now Miz.
Nice DDT from Miz. Dude, I like this. Home Depot.
Yeah, this is Bizarro World right now.
Miz, I don't even think knows how to react to the fans giving him a standing ovation.
That fire is.
Oh my goodness, the Miz floats over. What's he got?
I don't know.
DDT, glancing with the show. Yeah, the Miz is killing it. Yeah, Miz is so good.
Last looked this good when he was in the ring with me. I think you'll find Michael Cole, but that was a long time ago. This is Miz getting back to his very best.
I was going to say, what is different now with the Miz wave?
Well, I think that humiliation last week has really burned deep inside.
Miz has been upgrading his
he wants people to remember that
his match style recently. If you guys have noticed, his last couple matches have been really good.
He's a Grand Slam winner. He's accomplished everything here, but he's not done yet. Looking for the skull-crushing finale. Ricochet turns it into an arm drag.
That segment they gave him at Crown Jewel was very necessary, and it helped this match a lot. You could tell the crowd's more behind him now. Him hanging out with that Saudi Arabian movie star, Hijaj, the guy that Legato helped me find his name. Legato found his name and gave it to me. He will maim Miz? Oh, God. Joker, you really think so? Oh, you said that Ivar should win. I see you.
Ivar misses wildly. Ricochet ran right into the knee of Ivar.
Oh, yeah. Miz, Seth, and Finn were holding up this Intercontinental title because Brock wasn't coming around, so they had to make that title matter, and they definitely did.
Bronson Reed with a 300-pounder on his shoulders. Ivar able to switch weight, kick out of the face of Reed.
Ivar switching from nimble to powerhouse in the blink.
Bling?
Oh, the second rope delivers the flying clothesline. Cover now for the victory.
Dude, what a match we have here.
So many near falls in this
Ibrahim, yeah.
So much on the line.
Thank you for that, by the way, Legato.
From Ivar of the Viking Raiders.
Miz, you better move out of the way, Miz. Maybe not. Splat. Sit down by Ivar.
This match
Bronco Buster.
Going the way of Ivar, the Viking gods.
Yeah, but Ricochet,
what if he's allowed to call it that?
Can't count Ricochet out. So much bounce back ability. Here's your chance.
And then with the deal.
Ricochet trying to lift Miz up on his shoulders. Miz going to turn this into a skull-crushing finale. Ricochet looking to counter
one of the most protected moves in all of wrestling, the skull-crushing finale, man. The only person I've seen kick out of it in the last couple of years was Drew McIntyre. And Drew was like world champion or something. Solo shot Raiders, yeah, that'd be cool. It could also create a rift between them when Eric comes back, if he comes back, man. I saw he actually had like neck spinal surgery. I hope he's okay, man. I hope he's gonna be all right. This is a good match.
Up on the apron on the other side. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No way. Are they gonna break the ring? Please do ring breaker spot.
You got 660 pounds of beef about to climb to the top rope.
Oh my God, moonsault? No way. Oh, they both fell.
Miz stacking up Reed. Ivar on top of Ricochet. There's a 3 count.
Oh, what happened? Miz won?
I want to see an official decision on this one. I thought Ricochet kicked out on that. I got to be perfectly honest.
Wait,
I was watching.
You saw how Bronson came down on his knee, though? I hope he's okay. That much weight coming down. I think the Miz won. Yeah, Ricochet kicked out, it looked like. Hang on, though. Hang on, though. Yeah, I thought Ricochet kicked out. He was the first to kick out of Baron's finisher. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I remember that.
Oh, we got to take another look here. Watch the tsunami followed by the moonsault by Ivar.
Moonsault connected. Tsunami Miz.
Here's Miz.
Miz got a 3 for sure. Miz got a 3 for sure. Watch Ricochet. What the?
So the official now into position. Watch Ricochet.
Ah, yep. Miz won.
The Miz won it. The Miz wins.
Dang, a lot of the points were on the Miz too. Oh, Ivar's going ballistic.
But as you saw, Ricochet got the shoulder up. Miz becomes the #1
Oh,
contender for the Intercontinental Championship.
very weird
and
ending.
Ivar is livid.
I like that though. It keeps the whole division looking strong though. Like the Intercontinental division, it keeps all them looking strong as heck, man.
Automatic, thanks to the power of the Viking gods, that he will be victorious tonight. They will be living with Ivar, and Ivar has to make.
Uh-oh, Ivar's gonna smash the Miz with a moonsault. Oh my God.
Survivor Series. An irate Ivar just punishing the Miz. who won this fatal four-way match tonight.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose.
You suck. You suck.
Miz got a three for sure. Miz got a three.
Let me see.
And just in the nick of time, I believe.
Hang on, I gotta rewind this.
Opponents.
The Miz. Look at him.
Absolutely, I saw it out the corner of my eye. My eyes were on Miz. I was watching the
He's so hype about it.
Miz rolling out the way.
I thought they zoomed out after this. I wanted to catch this. Nah, I can't catch it. Alright. It's all good.
Yes, you do. You've got a Heritage Cup match tomorrow night on NXT. Yes, you do. And just so you know, your new crew, the Alpha Academy,
I thought it was a good
we're going to be
match.
there tomorrow night to support you. Arigato! Okay. Oh, he's doing the nasty.
He's getting nasty again, Coach.
Disgusting. I love it. Now, that's a wild card. That's what I'm talking about. And I got my number one guy.
Yes!
And there she is. Maxine Dupree, you ready for the Battle Royal?
I am so ready.
No, they cheer for Maxine. It's crazy.
But I don't have to
Nice
eliminate
outfit.
all of them. I just have to be the last one standing. And if I am, you might be looking at the next Women's World Champion.
That's what I'm talking about. Just take a note
Good
from
luck with
Tozawa,
that.
okay? And just stick with people your own
Rhea's gonna
size
throw you
tonight,
through the
please.
mat.
You got it, Coach.
Okay.
One-on-one.
Okay, she's excited.
I'm feeling good.
That,
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
They turned so crazily on this.
Golden Corral is proud to support the
Hey, Golden Corral. I was just talking about old school down home cooking.
debut last week. Things get tough tonight against the DIY live next on Raw.
Let's freaking go, man. It's a nice follow-up. What a nice follow-up show to Crown Jewel. I thought they were going to take a little vacation, but they've already given us some fun additions to the stories. They've given us some character moments, and they've given us promo packages to build stars. On top of that, they gave us a match that I would consider as good as anything that you would see just on a fight card in any promotion. Between some people who are absolutely staking their claim. This has been good so far. Creeds better not lose. What if who are the tag team champions right now? Oh, Judgment Day. What if Judgment Day messes up the match? Like, get off our turf, you know? Quit trying to be a good tag team. Yeah, and now we're getting DIY versus the Creeds. One of the things that I really enjoyed, I watched Collision. I was like, what can I watch? And I was gonna watch a movie, but I'm like, oh, I didn't see Collision this week. I watched Collision, and one of the things I really enjoyed was they opened with with just like a straight up Raw fight. I wish that like it made a little bit more sense why they were fighting, but they opened with this like cool frenetic energy. And then as the show went on, it devolved into Tony Khan's freaking paradise, where every match was like a fatal, like not fatal, a 4-man tag, 3-man tag, just. But what I really enjoyed was just the energy, man. They had this energy from the gate. Crowd was into it. There's also a Jake the Snake sighting. That was cool. Jake the Snake is like building a faction. I hope it continues. I hope it's not just for one match. The pyro going off while they were fighting. That was like, what? Come on, let's go, man. I was getting hype. That was a really cool way to open the show. I didn't like the promos though. The promos before the show really sucked. FTR's promo was one of the worst promos I ever heard them say. They were like, what did they say? Oh gosh. Oh, and then one of the promos like literally told us something that they acted like they were surprised about later on in the show. It was Jay White. Jay White was like, oh, I got a title eliminator match later on. Next week, I got a title eliminator. I'm going to take a guy out. And then like mad late in the show, Mark Briscoe challenged him to like put his title shot on the line. They literally messed it up. They literally told us at the very beginning of the show that was going to happen. Remember that? Freaking nonsense, man. They literally exposed and ruined their own storyline. And then later on, the announcer's like, "Oh my God, will he accept?" It's like, he told you at the beginning he had a match. He told us. Right at the very beginning of the show. I'll replay it for you guys. I would replay the audio right now, but because I'm not speaking glowingly about AEW, they'll probably copyright strike me immediately. They probably got spies in here right now waiting for me to do anything. But once we're offline on YouTube, then I'll play you guys the audio so you can hear it. So you know I'm not faking. Mark Briscoe's great. Yeah, I have no problem with Mark Briscoe, dude. It's just outlandishly weird stuff is happening that makes no sense. And they try to make it make sense with like one sentence. Oh, Penta cares about family, so you're fighting Penta because of what you did to the family. Like, what? That makes it make sense. That makes that match just perfect. Got it. I can make any match make sense in one sentence. It doesn't mean you actually told a good story. It doesn't mean you actually put together a good match.
To his fury as Miz won the matchup.
And then this was after the match. Ivar
J-Rock, what is this? How do you have Tony Khan? Is that Tony Khan? Or is that Max Caster? That's Tony Khan. Yeah. Acid. Because Daniel Garcia got his first win since like March this year. His first singles win since like March. Now he's getting a world title shot. It's like, what are you doing,
recover from that beatdown. He may be the man to alter the future of WWE when he takes.
I forget what FTR said. I forget what they said too, but we're gonna listen to it. It was not good though. I know that. I remember thinking it was bad. The fact that it's stuck in my head this long to tell you it's bad means it probably was bad.
If you haven't seen the Creed brothers in action before,
we'll see though. We'll see.
In for a treat.
Tremendous athletes. Look at the power.
The last thing you want to do if you're the Creed brothers Academy is allow a couple of these kids from NXT to come up here.
Yeah, one win to get you a title shot. That's kind of true, though. Look at how they've been booking recently.
You gotta be kidding me! The Brutus Ball!
I like it.
Welcome to WWE, Julius and Brutus Creed.
Da 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 da.
Yep. With these signatures, these contracts are official. Welcome to Monday Night RAW. Wow. Thank you.
Yo, the Creeds and Ivy Nile are on Raw. Their main roster.
Look, I know I told you this earlier how impressed I was last
Why
week.
couldn't they have done this when they beat
Listen, I don't know what you guys be doing on Fridays dealing with my buddy.
what do you call them?
We're excited to face the competition on Monday
Grizzled
Night
Young
Raw.
Veterans.
Awesome.
They had a perfect out to the main roster.
I mean, you could earn a championship match tonight.
I mean, it's better late than never, but they had it perfect. Here's DIY.
Last week without. We love what you did in NXT too. To be honest, I've kind of been looking forward to this for a long time. DIY versus the Creed brothers.
Hey, we've been looking forward to it too.
I mean, now that you're here officially on Monday Night Raw, I mean,
if only there was someone who could make this match official.
I can do that. Oh, I love what you guys are putting down. Listen, this will be the first time ever, right? DIY, Creed Brothers. Yeah. I say we do it tonight, and we do it on Monday Night Raw for the world to see it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'm in. Let's do it. It's official. Let's do it.
Welcome to Raw.
We'll
see you guys.
Thanks, guys. Thank you again, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah, me too, Legato. I'm glad they made it seem like a big deal.
So that's how this matchup came about. Congratulations to the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile. Officially part of Monday Night Raw.
Nice job, Adam Pearce.
I like that. I like how the crowd is not reacting. They have no reason to care about these guys yet. There's crickets. Crickets in the crowd, you know?
Introducing first,
they've seen one match with these people. Most of these people have seen one match with the Creeds, you know? And even in that match, there was a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of botchiness. Not a lot, but they still need to prove themselves. This crowd is just sitting on their hands, and I see that. And this should let you know that I'm not just saying that about people that I don't necessarily like that much.
And their opponents, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY!
Wade, they tagged together for the first time in 3 years.
I like their song. Tommaso's gear is so good. It's like Johnny's gear, but just better. Let's freaking go, man. This is gonna be something else. What I've really been enjoying about Raw is the last couple of weeks, we're not just getting one good match and then a bunch of nonsense. We're getting multiple good matches. Multiple good matches, multiple character building segments, multiple promo packages that are building people who aren't necessarily getting as much on-screen time in the ring, so we can learn who they are and look forward to them. They're just weaving things so well. They're making a cohesive show that's teaching you who's doing what, who's where, and who to look out for.
Champion, also a former tag champ at NXT with his partner tonight, Johnny Gargano. But how about Julius Creed, 6'3", 229, single season record holder for most wins at Duke University.
Duke University, man. Talk about blue chip. All right, the prediction is in, guys. Let's go. See who you got. Who's winning this? Thank you to everybody who's a subscriber to my Twitch channel, by the way. I really appreciate that. We got close to our year record. I really appreciate all the subscribers, and I also appreciate Robert Stone for gifting a subscription today to help out. Help some people have subscriptions who maybe don't have one currently or can't have one, and also help me out. Thank you. What a tag team want to do it by themselves.
Former 3-time NXT North American champion, tag champ, and also an NXT champ as well. This is flat out power.
Why you gotta bring logic into this? Stop with the logic.
Taking it back to a vertical base while having Gargano in a vertical suplex.
Predictions are still open, guys. Get your prediction in now.
What just happened, but immediately back on the offense are DIY. Can't take your eyes off these two.
And now DIY
caught
by the Creed brothers. And Ciampa and Gargano will not
back
go down
elbow
easily.
from the Creeds. What are we doing? Moonsaults?
The DIY that'll get him through here. Double moonsault. DIY moves out of harm's way.
Oh, I needed a face.
Makes Brutus pay with a knee. And now Johnny Gargano gonna fall.
He got clocked though. I like this. I like this yin and yang offense we're doing here. It's not just one side getting the upper hand.
Yeah, Ciampa knocking Julius, and now there's Brutus launching himself. Creed brothers and DIY tag team action continues live.
Nice. That's a way. That's a way to keep both teams like who's gonna win. I don't like how a lot of this is happening outside the ring, but they did reset the count, so it has some logic to it. They should put the Creeds with Brock and redo the Team Angle crew. Brock Lesnar? Why not put Angle with the Creeds? I think that would work a little better than putting him with Brock. Like, why would Brock's been cool recently, but him being like the leader of a faction, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't work, but it just seems a little far-fetched. Angle would definitely be a little closer to like a smooth transition into having some sort of legend as their mouthpiece or as the person kind of directing them. Brock was a college wrestler, but do you really see him leading these guys? I don't know, man. I'm not going to say you're wrong because crazier ideas have happened. But I think just straight up putting Angle with them would be better. Like, you even said Angle, you know? You even said Angle in what you were looking for. So maybe just put the original. Just put who you really were talking about. I feel like that'd be a lot smoother transition. $1 million an appearance? Where are you hearing that, Joker? Did WWE tweet that? Or are you doing rumors, spoilers, and dirt sheets? I don't know that WWE has ever tweeted out how much they're paying Brock Lesnar. Or put it on the website or anything. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's probably some rumor type stuff. Said this be a cool feud, yeah. Maybe that's where we're going, but I think people need to be more focused on getting the title, though. These intermittent storylines are cool, but those tag titles need to matter more. They're just props now. Ever since the Bloodline got them, these tag team championships have been kind of props. They need to matter more, and I think they need to unify them. Either unify them or just make them a lot more of a focus of a certain division to get at the titles.
Julius Creed is on the top rope, and he had to roll through as Johnny Gargano moved out of harm's way. This is tag team action. The Creed
Evan,
brothers,
what's
who
up, man?
Today signed a new contract with Monday Night Raw. Taking
You
on
heard it right there.
DIY, Johnny Gargano and
Creeds are
Tommaso
now signed to
Ciampa.
Monday Night Raw.
Tag team action tonight in the tag team division, taking off on Monday Night Raw.
Gargano's done a great job of neutral.
Then again, there have been many people signed to Monday Night Raw who showed up on NXT, so the answer to your question is they signed a contract to Raw.
Of that competitive psychosis of Tommaso Ciampa, a true marathon man, a cardiac machine.
Yeah. Perhaps the
You miss Brock? I understand that, man. I understand that.
Ciampa makes them both pay.
Rare that you will ever see both Creeds getting
He helped Cody.
like that, but this man Ciampa knows exactly how to destroy the
So they don't need to overdo him losing to people. So the next time he shows up, maybe he should be winning a title.
Setting up for a double team. The former NXT Tag Team Champions.
Perhaps unrivaled chemistry.
Oh God, that was high on the back.
Stacking up as Gargano and Brutus kicks out at 2.
What was the model of the capture card? I have an Elgato HD 60S.
And again, great double team by DIY. So effective when they work together.
Elgato
friends and at one point bitter enemies as well.
That's off to the power of Ciampa lifting up Brutus, but power is Brutus's middle name, the Incredible Hulk of the team.
Yeah, Gargano trying to fight out of this. Trying to force the balance, and he does. And Gargano now, shoulder to the midsection. Now going to launch himself over the top rope, but Brutus.
I would unplug it and show it to you, but if I unplug it, it might mess up again, and
so big and so strong.
I don't want any problems.
Marching around the ring, Julius with a standing shooting star, and now Brutus and Julius cover, who is the legal man. Near fall as Ciampa breaks things up.
Ciampa needed to be there on that one. A volley of offense thrown away of Gargano, who is not looking right at this point. And with Ciampa cleaned out, this could be it for the Creeds.
Brutus out to the apron. Johnny Gargano now.
Oh, we saw this last week, Cole.
And Ciampa, realizing what was coming, able to pull Brutus off
a
the
lot of
apron,
outside
catch him with a
action
kick outside
happening
the
here
ring.
that I don't
Gargano,
like.
oh my goodness, turning Creed inside out.
Julius Creed, no idea where he's at.
Tag to Ciampa.
Ciampa knows all about that.
Now Ciampa with that running knee. And Brutus set up that time for the Willow's Bell. And Ciampa looking for the very tail ending there, face first.
That's done.
Cover now. Hook of the leg on Julius Creed. And a kick out by
He kicked out of the...
Wow, hats off to Julius Creed, who has been rocked
He kicked out of the fairy tale ending.
Absolutely annihilated there with a fairy tale ending. Good enough to put many superstars away. I'm surprised Julius Creed is still taking, but it might be academic now.
Yeah, Ciampa and Gargano looking for the meet.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Jimmy Johns, don't do it. Oh, my God, Jimmy Johns. This is the one, but, dude, that price is ridiculous. That is the one with the price is ridiculous. Last time I looked at it, it was half that price. Literally half. So let me do some research, man, because I'm seeing an HD60X for like half that price. So maybe it's like what I said, where it's more expensive because they don't make it anymore or something. That one is mad outlandish.
For this Brutus Ball electric chair combo.
Wait a minute, the Creeds won? The Creeds won!
The Creed brothers have another win here on Monday Night Raw. They can thank
Yo, the Creeds won 95-5. Dang, the Creeds beat DIY.
When it comes to Imperium, you may
wow.
rarely win a war against those guys.
Yeah, the Creed brothers taking their career to new heights. And
yeah, I'd say that's the one I have. Maybe I could resell it or something. Maybe I could resell it for enough money to get a new one on my own. I'd have to tell them it's having problems, though, and it probably would devalue it completely. Dang, Tommaso and Johnny already taking losses, but they're taking losses because of outside interference a little bit. I just, the way that match was put together was not the best. Not my favorite style of loss there. Outside interference, not very well put together match. And on top of that, you're beating a team that's had one match together on the main roster. Like, come on, man. I guess somebody had to lose, but couldn't you have made it so nobody loses? I don't know. Not my favorite part of the show right there. Yeah, the HD60X might be the one to go with because the S is, I don't know. But just let me do some research. Let me tell you guys what's up. Because I don't know. I don't know. Kirby, what's up?
Not quite what Sami Zayn wanted out of this night.
Make sure to stop by the other stream, guys. Stop by at least once. Give it a like. Sitting at 5 likes right now. I know we have more than 5 people who mess with my streams, who watch my stuff, all right? Get to the other stream and hook it up with a like, guys.
I mean, if I could be honest, I feel bad how that went down back in the day.
Man, forget about that. No, forget about that. That was then. Man. Tonight's what it's about.
Tonight's a big night for you, Roos. Man, you deserve this shot, right? Yeah. You gonna go out there and show them who you are, Roos. The new World Heavyweight Champion, my dog, Sami Zayn.
That'd be crazy if he actually won it, right?
Good luck, man. All right, on you too.
I have a feeling it's not gonna happen.
Oh, Jay, hey. What's up? Yo, how did that talk with Adam Pearce go?
I would love it.
It's cool, man.
Yeah?
We got it. Me and Cody got the rematch for the tag titles next week against the Judgment Day, and it's going down, Roos. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, Roos? By this time next week, maybe you and me gonna be champions.
Ooh.
Yeet. Let's get it done. Good luck.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Feels like greatness. Feels like greatness.
Dream of winning his first world championship here on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins stands in his way. Our main event for the world heavyweight.
Dude, are we already the main event? No, we're not. No way. No. Still got a whole other hour. Yeah, but I must say, I think I hit the nail on the head when I said what's going on with the $2.99 price. I think that's just a brand new one that was sitting on a shelf somewhere because they don't make them anymore. I think the X is the brand new one. But I'm gonna do research and I'll get back to you guys tomorrow on this. It's just that was a crazy price. When I looked at that, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No way, dude. I saw the brand new one for like $140. Dude. This is one of those situations where I try to help you guys. If you're ever gonna help me, I'm gonna try to help you. I don't want you guys having to come out of the pocket with over ridiculous stuff. I wonder though. I wonder if it's just if I have just an overall better one or what. I don't know. Oh.
Daddy's home.
Let's go. Look how he bounced AJ. You saw he bounced AJ? He just splattered AJ. Goki, thank you, man. I see you, Goki. He said, oh, yes, sir. For sure. I like it. Oh, yeah, man. Goki knows what's up. Thank you very much for traversing the seas of the interwebs to get to the other side, the other stream. J-Rock with the ultimate hookup. I love it. Thank you for the bits, man. Dudley's doing flips out here. Dudley's doing flips. Dudley's dancing. Dun 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 dun. Man, you guys really came out to hook up these tweets. Thank you so much for everybody who is also hooking up the tweets. I'd like to reach double-digit interactions on at least every tweet I do. And I have good news, Radio. The update on Project X. The update on Project X is we have reached through to 2 million plus views. And that's just from when you helped me to get the blue check mark till now. Not even 1 month. Not even 1 month later, we already have 2 million views. And you only need 5. You only need 5 million in 3 months. So we're ahead of schedule. At this pace, we're going to break probably 6-7 million views. So we should be able to hit the goal. I'm gonna keep everybody updated on the project. Project X is in full effects. X is a little cheaper. Hang on. Project X. Hang on. We got 2 Project X going on right now. My legacy. Okay, Sleepy Redman.
Please welcome my guest at this time, the man, Becky Lynch. Becky, opportunity is in the air tonight. Can I get your
I'm
thoughts
seeing
on
it
this
for
number
145.
one contenders battle royal for a chance at the Women's World Championship at Survivor Series?
But I need to do research on like its capabilities. It looks good though. It looks good though. Ultra low latency. Whoa.
And if that fight leads me back to the championship,
Yeah, I'm seeing
then
145 on
count
it.
me in. And if that fight lead us to what will be the most anticipated match on Survivor Series, the man Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley, then count me in.
Becky.
Uh-oh, behind you. It's Nia Jax.
I'm not trying to sneak up on you. I was just waiting for you to turn around so I can tell you to your
Waiting
face
for you
that
to
not
turn
one
around.
woman is throwing me over the top rope tonight, which means I'm gonna win, which means it'll make me the happiest I've been since I broke
Your face. Yep.
Nia, you know what's so funny about that is that after that happened, I went on to win the main event of WrestleMania, and you went on to get fired.
Oh!
Good to have you back.
I am on the verge of grabbing a word with our women's tag team champions, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. I do apologize for interrupting, but I just wanted to get a feel for where your heads are at as the both of you prepare for tonight's #1 Contenders Battle Royal.
Oh, we feel amazing, Brian. See, we are champions, so we actually have a shot of winning this thing. Some of the women in this match, it's giving charity vibes. Tegan Knox, Natalia. Pete, didn't I just humiliate her last week? And those other women who literally just lost to Rhea Ripley. Like, she beat them all by herself. What are they gonna do, Brian?
You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to tear apart the first person I see in
Shayna
that
and
ring,
Zoe are hanging out.
limb by limb. And you know what? I might just make sure that the first person I see is you.
Ooh, Pete, get him, bestie.
Get him.
Well, it is every woman for herself out there.
That's an inside joke we have.
Uh-oh.
She's right, you know. It is every woman for themselves.
Oh no, come
Like
on.
Crown Jewel, right? More like 3-on-1, if I remember correctly. But regardless, I'll be the one with my hand raised tonight.
Uh-oh. I thought they were friends.
Actually, this woman right here may
it's
be
time.
the favorite for the.
Nia Jax, dude. Everybody's coming after her. Goki said, I've been having fun so far with Unity. So, Goki, had you never played it either? You just had the game and never played it? Or did you get it because you saw me playing it and I made it look appetizing to the palate? Like, what happened?
Survivor Series, and tonight, Monday Night Raw is presented by Golden Corral. Golden Corral is proud to support the hiring of veterans.
La 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 la. It's time for Caden and Casey. La 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 la. Oh, Caden and Katana. That's their names. Yep, it's the Disney voice. It was funny. It was really funny because you know how I always call her the Disney voice lady? She put out a tweet where she was in an airport and somebody was like, "Oh my God, I love your face." And she was like, "Oh, you made my day." And it's like, that's exactly what you would say if you saw like a Disney character in an airport. Same thing. Had the game but never tried it. Yeah, me too, dude. I had it, I unwrapped it, I played it, I got stuck right off the bat. I was like, where do I go? I don't get it. And I was like, well, F this game. Even though I loved Assassin's Creed previously. I was like, well, forget this. And so I just put it on the shelf. I have a couple of games like that. I have a couple of games that I have on disc that I just never played. or that I've played a little bit and never really stuck with. And I'm trying to get back to those because I feel like it sucks to buy new games when you have games that might even be better just sitting on your shelf. Oh, it's Beku Lunch. Beku Lunch is in the building. I'm filling up the ring right now with everybody who's out here. Whoa. Imagine Becky versus Rhea at Survivor Series. I think that's the win right there. I think that's the win. Becky versus Rhea at Survivor Series sounds like the best bet. I could see Nia versus Rhea. Oh, Xia Li. Xia Li just destroyed Becky from behind.
The past number of weeks, begging for an opportunity, said she's going to take
Oh
opportunity
no.
in her own hands.
Oh no.
Ambushing, sneak attacking Becky Lynch.
Well, that was the kick that KO'd Candice LeRae last week.
What are you doing? Are you kidding me right now?
I love Xia, man.
No,
Oh.
You ain't going in the ring after what you did. Are you crazy? Hell no. You are out of here.
Oh, Xia got disqualified.
Good call by the Raw general manager. Xia Li's out.
Dude, Postman Pierce is actually doing things. I like this. I like this. Wow, what do you know? When you have a general manager who actually looks like he could do something, you can actually have enforcement of rules. You can make people legitimately have heat. You know what doesn't bring heat? When people break rules all day and nothing happens. When people invade your house and then you just wrestle a normal match the next day. Like, I don't know how much more I can make it apparent which company I'm talking about, but there's a reason WWE does things the way they do them. They might not follow through in the way that the fans want, but they have a firm foundation of a way to make things happen. And I love it. And I'm going to keep loving it. And I'm going to keep talking about how other companies could be better in congruence and in relation to what WWE does. Okay? I'm not saying WWE follows through and makes the most of their situations. I'm saying they've had years to figure out how to make things look plausible and just how to make things exciting. And if you could either use those years of research to get yourself ahead, or you could learn the hard way. Becky versus Xia. I'm down with that. I'm definitely down with that. I feel like Xia Li has been overdue for some sort of momentum. She's a good wrestler. She's got a great look. She's got ethnicity to her that makes her stand out with a little bit of spice and variety. Like, I'm down with it, man. Yeah. Adam Pearce, good stuff. Both of the GMs. I heard something today that was so crazy. Somebody said one of the most ridiculous, I wouldn't say ridiculous, one of the most let's just say spicy, because they used a different word. One of the most spicy critiques of AEW is that both of WWE's general managers look like they could destroy not even half the roster. They look like they could destroy the world champion of the other show. Maybe they could. I could see it. I could see it too. Wish list finish. Oh, finish. I don't have the HD60X on the wish list yet because I want to do a little bit of research. I don't want people to buy me something that I'm going to find out has some sort of fatal flaw or it's going to break after, a week or two or something. I don't want to put you guys in a situation where you're helping me to get something that's not going to work or that's not going to be great. So it's not there yet, but I'm going to tweet you guys about it. I'm going to do research tonight. Thank you very much for being interested at all, man. I really appreciate you guys trying to help.
Becky Lynch tonight.
Glad you got the name right there, Cole.
Yeah, all this, he's great on the mic. He's got a great body. He's a good wrestler.
She's no longer able to compete, it would seem.
Yeah, and freaking Adam Pearce is no joke either.
Adam Pearce tossing Xia Li.
Do you have any idea what happened? Any memory at all? We need further evaluation.
Oh, Becky got knocked silly. She doesn't even remember what happened.
Taking part in this battle royal tonight.
Oh,
Xia Li
no.
has been kicked out of the match by the official as well.
Yeah, I want to see Aldis versus Pearce in a Survivor Series match. They only have a little bit of time. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't do it right away. Maybe they'll wait until WrestleMania or something. Because it feels like it could be a little forced and a little too quick if they do it at Survivor Series. But maybe they'll ramp it up. Up. Here we go. It's the song we thought we'd never hear again, Drewski. Guess what?
Zoe Stark could be a dark horse in this
What you
battle
see
royal
is what you
tonight.
get.
By the way, the winner will face
Water,
Rhea
sweat, the
Ripley
sky is
for the
blue.
Women's World Championship
Grass is
tonight
green, the
Saturday
wind
in
blows.
Chicago.
I'm sick of
At
all these
Survivor Series.
innuendos.
From the Welch Valley.
Tegan Knox.
Tegan back in action after she was hurt a couple of weeks ago. And
She was hurt again? She should have came to the ring like RoboCop. You saw how Shayna's gear looked like RoboCop? Tegan Knox should have came with the RoboCop gear. The RoboCop armor. She's hurt every other second, dude. Oh my god. I didn't even know she was in this. Alright, this could be it.
out of the ring in this battle royal tonight.
La, 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 la,
Powerhouses in the women's division. For my money, the strongest woman we have in WWE.
Oh my goodness. End of day.
So you win this matchup to be the last woman standing. You eliminate women by tossing them over
Tired
the
of
top
all
rope
these
with both
innuendo.
feet, having to hit the
Robert
floor.
Stone,
Here we
thank
go,
you so
match
much,
underway,
man.
and the action is just going around Nikki Cross.
Like I said, I'm sorry I gotta mute it every now and then, but it's because I'm live on a platform where it gets claimed every time it happens.
Nia Jax and Raquel
Literally, they
Rodriguez
have the algorithm tightened up so much that they catch that song every single time. And it takes all my ad revenue when they catch it.
I've ever witnessed. And Nikki Cross putting up absolutely no fight as she's eliminated. Don't even ask me to explain that. As the battle royal continues, Nikki Cross
Thank you
has been
so much,
eliminated
man.
without a fight.
Dudley's dancing. Dudley knows
has
he's
done
doing
a
it.
massive favor
Dudley, you
to
get
every
some of
single
that.
woman left in this matchup by getting rid of the man Becky Lynch. This is really up for grabs now.
It backfired on Xia Li because she thought she'd be able to stay in the battle royal, but General Manager
That's how you know so, yeah.
And again, you may see some temporary alliances in this matchup, but several tag teams in there.
Smartest thing you can do in a matchup of this type, in my opinion,
Could have
is
people like someone who
get
doesn't
away,
move a
get
muscle.
small, get in the corner, get low.
Dude, that's so
Pray that
awesome,
every
Robert
woman in
Stone,
the
that you hooked
matchup
up Acid
focuses
with
on
the
someone other than you.
gifted subscription. I really appreciate that,
It's
man.
going to come down to every woman for herself in this match.
Well, you hope by that point most of the women have been eliminated. You're the freshest person left in there.
Oh my goodness, Wade.
I'd put a prediction on this, but there's just too many.
Weirdest people.
Yeah, you're sat next to me. You can say that again, Cole, but right.
Cross is right in front of Wade, just staring through it. Actually staring over him or staring at something, but nonetheless, the action continues in the
Staring
ring.
at something.
Chance Carter's
Is
gonna
Michael
eliminate
Cole
Zoe
married?
Stark in one corner. Raquel and Nia Jax going at one another in the other. Piper Niven just took out Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox barely moving in that ring, maybe ripe for throwing over the top rope, and Chelsea's looking to pounce.
And Tegan trying to hang
It'd be really
on.
funny if
How
he
about
was
Ivy
married to
Nile,
somebody
who signed a
whose
contract
last
with
name
Monday Night
was
Raw
Baker,
today. She
you know,
finds herself in
like
a
Michael
battle
Cole
royal
and
opportunity
Adam Cole.
and winning a championship
They both have
match.
somebody named whose last name is Baker. That'd be funny. Who's married to Bailey? No, come on.
In the process. Well, speaking of Maxine, she's fighting back against Piper in the corner.
You're a big Maxine fan, right, Cole? You've been watching her development and growth here.
Indeed.
What a crazy
Chad Gable's
twist
done a
that would
great
be.
job with both Maxine and Akira Tozawa.
Speaking
Not
of
to mention
Chad-
Otis, and look at now.
Speaking of Chad Gable, this is his
Maxine's
hanging
looking for a
armbar. The student Maxine
armbar.
Dupree has clearly been paying
And now
attention.
Tegan eliminates Piper, as does Maxine.
Yo, Piper's gone.
Maxine celebrating the fact that she eliminated. Well,
oh no.
Wow.
So much for the celebration.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye to Maxine. Pretty sure he still has a thing for Tegan. Well, I mean, you could have a thing for somebody and be married to somebody else. We've seen many movies made about such a thing. You guys ever seen that movie Unfaithful? That movie made me so mad.
Stark in trouble in the corner. When Natalya
Jimmy
and
Johns
Ivy
came
Nile
after
working
us,
together.
but we broke free from the evil clutches.
And meanwhile, just an update on Nikki Cross, ladies and gentlemen.
It's got Richard Gere in it.
Staring straight ahead. She is still about
Maybe
2 feet away from
maybe
weight
Legato
bearing,
can do
and
a
she still
review
is
of
not
that movie. Unfaithful, Richard Gere.
Massively unnerved by this. Trying my best to commentate on the match and do my job, Cole.
Well, watch your monitor because you can't see through Nikki. She's right in front of you. Meanwhile, Zoe Stark
He's
now.
mad
Number of
frustrated.
people trying to eliminate her on the other side of the ring. Zoe hanging onto the apron, however. Now Raquel Rodriguez. Indy Hartwell just able to save herself. And
I'm so excited. Tomorrow I get to go get the food from the food bank, and I have brand new pans. I'm taking pictures of these pans tonight so you guys can see how beautiful they are. Radio hooked it up with the greatest, best pans I've ever had. High quality, beautiful finish, non-stick, oven capable.
You need
Just
every woman in this
beautiful.
match to throw Nia Jax over the top rope.
We've all given her some peace right now, and that may be a bad move that comes
And he
back
got me
to
like
bite them.
personal.
Back out to the apron again.
He got me a
Catches Carter
personal
with a kick.
cast
I'm gonna
iron
pull you up on
skillet.
something you said about Zoe Stark earlier. You called a potential dark horse. Dark horse no
That's
more.
going to
After
use
her
tonight.
after her efforts at Crown Jewel, word is out on Zoe Stark.
Yeah, new
She is
pants.
a genuine threat.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Pans labyrinth. I have so many pans. I'm in a labyrinth now.
Rodriguez.
Gotta find which one. I gotta find my way.
Chance and Carter working so well together as a team. Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark used as a missile against the powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez.
Thank you so much, Radio.
And now can Carter and Chance eliminate Raquel Rodriguez? This would be a huge elimination in this match here
I
tonight.
gotta remember
Raquel
to
trying
get
hang
my
on.
emergency pizza soon, though.
Smallest women
That way it
on the
doesn't run
roster, and
out.
Cara and Chance almost
It only lasts for a
eliminating one
month.
of the biggest powerhouses and may still do so.
You should do one of those in-game interviews right now with Nikki Cross. You know, when they go to the sidelines and stuff like in the
Yeah,
football game.
go
You
there.
should do that.
Well, as you always like telling everyone, you're the master journalist. What are you doing?
Carter in trouble on the apron. And now
Do it,
Chance.
Michael Cole. Go to ringside.
Carter and Ivy Nile. Nile over the top rope. Now there are 3 women perched on the apron.
Last
Ivy
place
Nile
you wanna
on the
be in
apron.
a battle
Sandwich
royal.
between the
Carter
tag
and
team.
Chance working together to try to eliminate Ivy Nile.
Gonna play defense at some point.
Oh, Carter eliminated.
Caden Carter's gone.
Shows you the striking threat of the pitbull, Ivy Nile.
And now Chance and Ivy Nile now. The power of Ivy Nile. Pressing Chance.
Oh my God.
And eliminating her.
Good.
Nile impressive.
Bye.
Who's going to win the Battle Royal? Who's facing Ripley at Survivor Series?
Come on, guys, it's time. We're getting the band back together. You're so in. I can't believe this.
Hey, Ivy Nile. Putting you on. Putting you on the layout. You saw Ivy? She just threw her. She eliminated both Caden and Katana. I like that, man. Now that she's signed to the main roster, they're presenting her more like a powerhouse. They're presenting her more like a credible threat. She's not just a women's wrestler now. I love that. This is the type of thing that I wish would be more prevalent. You need roles. You need roles in wrestling. You need powerhouses. You need underdogs. You need what's it called? Cruiserweights. You need fast wrestlers. You need strong wrestlers. You need larger wrestlers. You need like overweight wrestlers who are just so big that it's hard to move them, but they're not buff, but they're strong in their own way. They're like fat strong. You need that. Oh my goodness. La 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 la. You got your rules.
Keep you safe.
That always gets claimed too. That's why I gotta keep muting it. That's one of the songs that I like clockwork. If it happens during a stream where I'm playing a game, I have to go in and hope YouTube's software will help me remove it. So that's why I'm muting it, so that I don't get tugged offline for it, because they will get you. They will get me. Holy moly. This is what's up? I'm gonna give you some flippin' deadlies for this. Holy moly. What have you done? Finish Hype King's got, what is it? 2 videos? 2 videos for us to check out after this, and it was $2. Finish Hype King is now the chat champion. I see you, Finish. Finish stepping through. Like, what you gonna do? I'll be right back. Let's go, let's go.
Oh, and Chelsea to Raquel, who's hanging on, as is Natalya. Both women clinging on for dear life. And Chelsea not quite going the way that she expected. And the regret is coming fast and furious.
The regret it.
For Chelsea
The regret.
Green. Well, slap. And now on to Raquel. And I just think that just angered Raquel. And Chelsea, you might want to turn around.
Chelsea's about to get got again.
Thanks for coming, Chelsea.
Oh, she went face first on the outside. Chelsea mean.
Just had it with one half of the tag team champions.
Chelsea is just not a people person that
Gone.
comes and fights her.
How about Ivy Nile in her performance so far here?
Is Nia still in, or is Nia gone?
After
I
signing
don't
a
see
contract on
Nia.
Monday Night Raw.
She go under the bottom rope or something?
For the entire Diamond
Bye,
Line, including, of course,
Chelsea.
the Creed brothers
Chelsea is the
victorious
best. She
again
really
earlier
is.
tonight.
She's the
Ivy
best
Nile
re-signing that
Rhea
WWE has
Ripley.
done.
What a story that would
Period.
be.
I like Bronson Reed too, though. But out of every re-signing, it's Chelsea, dude. It's Chelsea.
Natalia's midsection.
Jarring the knee on that one, smashing the ankle.
Ringmaster knew it was going to happen.
With the wherewithal to knock her out of the ring.
Oh, Natalia's gone.
With yet another elimination to Natalya. It has been quite the
Yo,
night.
what? We're making a star out of Ivy?
Coming out party here in this battle royal on Monday
There's
Night Raw.
Nia. There we go.
An absolute machine, but things are starting to look bleak.
Oh, no. Yeah, that
Yeah, Ivy is killing it. It's a nice standout performance here, and it's believable too because it's in a Rumble type situation. So you don't have to necessarily be more powerful than everybody else. You could just catch people and look strong in certain spots. This is perfect. I'm telling you, Raw is doing everything. WWE is doing everything that AEW should be doing right now.
Walsh, firecracker, giving it a great try against Nia Jax. Oh no, and Tegan eliminated by Nia Jax.
Tegan's gone.
The field is spinning.
I didn't even put Tegan on.
Shayna, Zoe, Raquel.
Boo. Nia loves it. She knows who she is.
Earlier, you have to gang up against someone as big and strong as Nia Jax. And look at Ivy Nile.
Did Indy get tossed? Yeah, I think Indy's leaving. Yeah, Indy's gone.
They build them a little different in the
I just saw Indy like walking up the ramp. She's gone. I don't know how. I don't even see it.
Rodriguez as well. Ivy Nile hanging on, and now 3 women trying to eliminate.
Oh my God, Nia's gone. The crowd loves it, and I love it. This is why you need heels, man. This is why you need credible, dominant heels. You see the crowd reaction there? That was legit. That wasn't a fake reaction. That wasn't like, oh, we're not supposed to like you. That was good stuff. Oh. Ivy tugged up the apron.
And it's a damn shame that Ivy Nile was eliminated from this match in that manner.
I think Becky's gone too. Is Becky eliminated?
Of the 3 women remaining in the matchup, but it backfired.
And now we're down to Raquel and Zoe and Shayna Baszler.
I guess Becky's
3 women
out.
who just competed against Rhea Ripley at Crown Jewel, all wanting another bite at the cherry at Survivor Series.
And now look at Raquel Rodriguez with Shayna Baszler. And Zoe and Shayna,
oh my God. Raquel's holding both of them. Toss them all.
Both women.
Well, Texas strong.
Up over the top. Raquel trying to hang on. Baszler. Raquel hanging on.
Raquel's hanging on. Oh, they smacked her arms out.
And Stark eliminate Rodriguez, and we are down to 2. One of these women is going to the All-State Arena in Chicago 2 weeks from Saturday at Survivor Series to face Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, Becky got beat up by. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. My bad. She got beat up before, and then she was in a doctor's office. My bad. Becky was never in.
Trying to hang on. Dangerous move if you suplex from there.
Go down yourself. That's the problem.
And Shayna trying to hang on, dragging herself back up to the apron. And now Shayna Baszler.
She's gonna choke her out. They're both going down, right? Oh my God, are they both going down?
Zoe Stark has to be fading fast. Baszler's got one.
They're both going down. Oh no. Shayna said no. If she passes out, you would lose. Smart, dude. I'm so sick of the Shayna loses because she doesn't realize stuff.
Just when Baszler began to taste
let's
victory,
go.
the tables have turned in an instant.
Another kick. Baszler still on the apron.
Oh, super cake. Done. Zoe wins. What you see is what you get. Water sweat, the sky is blue. Grass is green, the wind blows. I'm sick of all these innuendos. Dude, the innuendos win. Holy moly, the innuendos win. Zoe Stark? Yeah, don't get called up, by the way, guys. Don't get called up from NXT. Remember that garbage argument that has been proven wrong 1 billion times already? This is how you make stars, baby.
That was a 5-way. This
Let's freaking go, man.
Survivor Series 1-on-1 for the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. It is a Thanksgiving.
Let's freaking go, man.
Survivor Series, and Zoe Stark looking to win the biggest match of her life.
What you see is what you get. Hang on, I gotta rewind this just a little bit. Let me get it. Let me get it.
Had enough in the tank. She had an opportunity at Crown Jewel. That was a 5-way. This one's even bigger at Survivor Series. One-on-one.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let me get it.
Rhea Ripley. It is a Thanksgiving weekend tradition.
Let's get it.
Series. And Zoe Stark looking to win the biggest match of her life.
Yeah, biggest match of our life.
The celebration continues for Zoe.
Okay, I gotta mute that. Goodness gracious, man. Unexpected, but great. We'll be good with that, I think. I think we're good. Remember when we thought we'd never hear this theme song again, man? It's happening. We're hearing it all the time.
Through the stages of grief. This is not happening.
All right. Commercial time. This Raw is not stopping, dude. What is going on? This Raw is not your average pay-per-view follow-up. I mean, it's good for like a follow-up to the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania or something, but like the follow-up to Crown Jewel, you would not expect the follow-up to Crown Jewel to be looking and sounding and acting like this. And I appreciate it, man. I'm not wasting my time. Wait until next week. Wait until 3 weeks from now. Then we'll give you a good Raw. And it's not overly abundant with Judgment Day versus Sammy and Jey and all that, and Cody. It's not overly abundant with that stuff early. I feel like they needed to get away from that for a little bit, man. It was starting to have that like corrosive effect on my hype. Not saying it wasn't good, but it was starting to eat at the hype that they could have had if they would just chill out for a second with it. Yeah, cynic. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's not that it's a bad story, and I understand, like, you have to reinforce them. You have to continue these stories to make meaningful outcomes. But man, there's a way to do it, and they were starting to corrode the hype that you could get from it by making it so in our face and so meaningless. It was still good, but just space it out a little bit. They hired new writers. I don't know where you're hearing that, cynics. No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets, no behind the scenes stuff here. We don't do that here. I appreciate you being here, but don't bring behind the scenes stuff in the chat, okay? We don't do that here. We watch the show for what it is, and we respect it for what it is. You get ahead of the story or start thinking you know all kinds of stuff, you end up decomposing the hype. And I never saw WWE actually say that. So that's why I'm saying that it's probably spoilers, rumors, and dirt sheets, and we don't do that here. Wrestling's better when you let the storytellers tell the stories. Not the clickbait weirdos who need you to click on stuff. That those people telling the story is the deconstruction of hype. Tribute to the Troops is coming.
The United States represents a lot to just not the people.
Your gut reaction, okay. Well, don't list it. Don't list it like a fact, then, man. Say it like, oh, I think this is what happened. Don't say it like a fact, because I'm gonna think that you're spoiling, you know. If I right now say the lotto numbers are this, and this, and I don't say that like that's my prediction, then you're gonna be like, whoa, he knows the lotto numbers? So I gotta treat it like a spoiler if you say it like a spoiler.
This is our way of giving back to you.
In my opinion, I don't see many belt changes coming for Survivor Series. Good level ups, a lot of talent. We'll see.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw.
Hey, it's
I'm
Sleepy
standing
Redmond.
by with the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Here she is. Let's find out what she thinks about this.
Rhea,
Flew
it's
halfway
now
across the
official.
world.
We know you'll face Zoe Stark
Here
at
she is.
Survivor Series for the Women's World Championship. But next week, Judgment Day will defend the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles.
Have they done any
against
of
Jey
these? Yeah, they've
Uso
done one
and
every
Cody
year.
Rhodes.
Excalibur.
How important is
I
this next
streamed
week
it last
of
year.
preparation?
Yeah. I'll handle my business at Survivor Series. But next week, the Judgment Day, we're going to do what we do best, and that's...
Zoe's here. Uh-oh. Toe-to-toe with Zoe.
Your focus should be entirely on me. See, I want to make sure that you don't forget that at Crown Jewel, I hit you with the Z360. And if it wasn't for Nia, I would be the new champ.
Yeah. Look, I got a lot on my plate. I know that. But I didn't forget about you, Zoe. But you must have forgotten that I beat 4 of the baddest women here in the WWE, including you at Crown Jewel. Or did that slip your mind after I gave you an avalanche riptide onto all those bodies?
Oh, hang on. We're talking trash? Let's get it together, man. Let's do it. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is like, did you forget about me when I gave you an avalanche Jimmy John's on top of your stream? Did you forget about me, Richie? I didn't forget about you, Jimmy John's. Let's just move on.
Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series. Bronson Reed, Ivar over the top rope. Now Miz stacks up Bronson Reed. Ivar had Ricochet stacked up. Ricochet was able to kick out at the last minute.
The
Miz
Miz,
Bronson Reed. Miz becomes the #1 contender for Gunther's Intercontinental title. Ivar was irate.
Wasn't quite the happy ending that Miz thought it was, however, getting flattened in the process by a bloodthirsty, enraged Viking.
And look at this. 300+ pounds. A moonsault just crushing Miz. Well, because of what happened earlier on tonight, these two men will clash next week as Monday Night Raw comes your way live from Washington, D.C. The Miz takes on Ivar one-on-one on Monday Night Raw.
Dang, it's like that?
Making a return from injury and spoiling the
How do they do this? Tegan Knox versus Piper Niven. That's a...
As she takes on Chelsea's powerhouse partner, Niven, next week.
That's a destruction waiting to happen. Otis versus Shinsuke. This all seems like second rate to me so far, this fight card. Alright, well we got a tag team title match, but kind of seems like a second rate show to me. We'll see though.
Next week on Raw. Are you ready for our main event?
Let's go. By the way, guys, because of the daylight saving time switch, Raw is going to end right when I need to be quiet for my community. So please be ready to give me your scores. All right. Please be thinking of your scores once Raw ends, because I'm probably just going to take your scores right then, and then we're going to do, what do you call it? We're going to do Raw Talk, and then we're going to go on to continue the stream after that. I have to be quiet as soon as Raw ends. So please have your score ready when Raw goes off the air. Then we'll do Raw Talk, and then we will continue the hangout. All right. Hopefully you heard me.
Saying for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Dang, we got the title on the line. Yeah, main event already. The daylight savings time kicked in, so now Raw is ending right when my time is on. Oh my goodness. Robert Stone, why you hit me with these stab wounds? Robert Stone's hitting me with the creep factors. Creep factors. Tomorrow we're doing NXT, and guess what? NXT and SmackDown are in a clash. Whatever show gets the higher score this week between NXT and SmackDown actually wins the season, because there was a tie because of what happened, because of the score that Crown Jewel got. It created a tie, so we need a tiebreaker to find out who's going to get the gold trophy this season and who's going to get the silver trophy. Raw already won bronze, so that's game over there. But gold and silver is still up in the air. So tomorrow's NXT is very influential. It's very important. And this week's SmackDown is very influential and very important for the outcome of the battle of the brands this season. We're going to see who gets the gold and who gets the silver between Raw and SmackDown this season. No, Raw. SmackDown and NXT this season. Raw already has secured the bronze. It's good. So the scores tonight are going to go into Raw's first score for the season. All of these are going into Raw, are going into everybody's score for this season, but we do need to break the tie. So don't worry, NXT will still get a point if it's good tomorrow. SmackDown will still get a point. All these brands will get their first point of the season if they're good, but we're trying to figure out who gets the trophy for the season last season. Season's over, but we just have we have a little bit of overtime. No points are given out for the for last season besides this. It's just a tiebreaker. One hour behind you. Maybe. It is 8:28 my time. We don't change our time where I live. We're the only state, I think, we're the only state in the United States that doesn't change our time. La 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 la. I think what's going to happen here is some sort of Judgment Day led disqualification campaign, and I think that this match will turn into possibly a Survivor Series showdown between Sami Zayn and Seth. Like just maybe a steel cage, or maybe the first ever like War Games steel cage. Like they used the War Games steel cage. They used both rings, but it's not a War Games match. It's a steel cage match, but it just has the War Games steel cage on it. Maybe they'll do that, something like that, or they'll just do it. I don't know. This match is not turning out legit. I'll tell you that. But we're gonna do the prediction. Don't worry. We'll do the prediction for you guys. I actually put 3 options this time because I feel so strongly about this. I'm going to go Sami, I'm going to go Seth, and I'm going to go DQ. Okay. The DQ, I know it could count as either, but you need to straight up pick DQ if you think DQ is what's going to happen. All right. If you think Sami's going to straight up win, pick Sami. If you think Seth is going to straight up win, pick Seth. If you think there's going to be a DQ finish, then pick DQ. Don't pick Seth or Sami, because you will not win if that happens.
Let's take you back and show you what happened in the match between Solo Sikoa and John Cena.
A double steel cage match, yeah. Smear, or is there zero flavoring behind Sami? Yeah. He's trying though, man. He's a good wrestler and he's good on the mic, but
That's my self-doubt.
The only flavoring he has just doesn't like the Judgment Day. He needs a little bit more.
He's trying to take it out early.
Panda, what's up?
Now Solo Sikoa now looks to punish the 16-time world champion.
Sikoa is like a man possessed.
Solo's another Samoan spike.
That was savage. That was savage.
Is this the final time we could see John Cena in a WWE ring?
Cena's weird tan makes no sense to me. It's like, dude, you're a movie star, right? Why does your tan look like you just wear a t-shirt? Shouldn't he have the best tan in all of WWE? He looks so weird and pasty.
World Heavyweight Championship. Can he get it done tonight?
Let's go. Let's go, let's go. La 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 la. Oh, he's wearing his Saudi gear. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's so well done. La 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 la. Whoa, 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 whoa. Seth is here. Let's go, let's go. Seth has to lose his belt soon? Does he have to, though? I don't know about have to, but it does seem like the clock is ticking, man. Everybody knows his weakness now, and the fact that people are targeting it and destroying it, it's like, how is anybody going to beat him if these people don't? Are they gonna have to come up with some other weakness? They've already singled out his hidden weakness. Now it's time to let it happen. Sometime soon would be good, because his weakness has been exposed.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa.
Imagine if Sammy wins and Damian cashes in. Oh my goodness, Excalibur. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Let's do it, man. Let's go. Did I see Chase U show off the title? I did not. You guys ready? It's time. The title's on the line. So you know what time.
Up for grabs in our main event. So much to break down in this matchup. First for the champion, Seth Rollins. What kind of shape is he in after the battle he went through 48 hours ago with Drew McIntyre?
Light it up.
For Sami Zayn, it is about when do you get an opportunity? They are few and far
Prediction
between
is on and popping,
back in
guys.
February when he could not get the job done against
Let's
Roman
get
Reigns.
it.
If he does not succeed here tonight, will he ever get a future championship opportunity? Wade, you have been in Sami Zayn's shoes. You've got to feel the pressure as this match begins.
Yeah, and sometimes when you have a loss like Sami did at Elimination Chamber in Montreal that we saw earlier tonight, you never really recover from it. It's a lot of baggage to carry around. Sami thought that was his night. That was his moment to put himself at the top of this industry, paint his name in the annals of history. It didn't play out, and that has just increased the pressure on Sami Zayn's shoulders tonight.
Seth Rollins started the show tonight thanking Sami Zayn for thwarting Damian Priest's attempted cash-in of Money in the Bank at Crown Jewel this past Saturday. He said, I'll give you a championship match whenever you want one. Adam Pearce said it was okay, and what does Sami say? Let's do it tonight.
Yeah, and I don't blame Sami Zayn for grabbing that opportunity ASAP. There's no guarantee a week from today that Seth will even hold that championship with Senor Money in the Bank prowling around constantly.
You see the kinesio tape that is on the back of Seth Rollins.
Whoa.
The back problems of Seth Rollins, very well documented. Drew McIntyre worked the back for most of the match this past Saturday. Sami Zayn brought it up earlier on tonight. Seth said, listen, we're never 100%, but however, we will give 100% each and every night.
And I got to pull Seth up on that. He's absolutely right. Not one person in the locker room in WWE is 100%, but I promise you this. Sami Zayn, with all the wars that he's been through, is currently way closer to that 100% than Seth Rollins is with that busted back.
Yeah, Rollins went through a battle with JD McDonough in the kickoff show on Saturday. Seth Rollins now looking to control Zayn. If you're Rollins, what do you do to retain the title tonight, Wade?
You know, I've given up trying to predict what Rollins can and can't do. For me, he should have lost that championship a long time ago, probably to Shinsuke Nakamura with the state that back is in. But for me, you shouldn't have even put yourself in this position in the first place.
That was very interesting there because Sami Zayn had a clear opportunity to take a shot at the back of Seth Rollins. He didn't do it, but he reminded Seth when he smacked him on the back that, hey, I can take you out whenever I want. Mind games being played by Sami Zayn.
Seth is too stubborn for his own good at some times. A lot of superstars would have used a medical exemption here, reduce your workload, stay as healthy as possible. Seth refuses to do that, and it's going to come back to haunt him eventually.
Sami Zayn looked like he may have been going for the blue thunder bomb, and Rollins sent out over the top. And again, the back went immediately to the back when he hit the floor. And now Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins breathing deep now. Zayn up over the top, and Seth Rollins going to take a bit of a breather. Rollins quickly back in the ring, face-to-face with Zayn. Who will be the World Heavyweight Champion? This match continues live.
It's Steakmas season at Outback Steakhouse, where we've got gifts for the whole family.
Yes, Outback. Give me a gift. Give me a steak and a bloomin' onion. I will eat them both gladly, proudly, happily, quickly. Hopefully not too quickly. Got about 20 minutes left in the show, so I hope that this match lives up to expectations. This is the type of match that I would be okay with taking 20 minutes. Because they don't do it all the time, and because it's believable. Both of these guys have known each other forever. They've wrestled in Ring of Honor. They're both proven to be a match for Roman Reigns. They both shown that the world title is not outside of their reach legitimately in any sort of way. So this is the type of showdown that 20 minutes could be okay, you know. I'm kinda okay with it being like that. Steak with an onion. Yep. Radio hooked me up with the awesome steaks, man. Like, I'd say a week and a half of the greatest awesomeness that I've had dinner wise. Incredible stuff. Not just steaks. We had incredible chicken breasts. We had the dessert was like just put you to sleep delicious. Just incredible stuff, man. Goki knows what time it is over here. Give Goki 2 Dudleys, 2 hypes, and 2 hands. Here, I'll give you these hands. There you go. Make sure you guys like the stream, okay? You guys know where else I'm at. Just hook it up. There's only one other place it could be, and I've been tweeting about it. I can't put the links or anything like that in here. So I'll tell you this, it's Panda's favorite place. It's the place that Panda's always been telling us that she wishes we'd do more streams there, and now they're happening. And it's on. Let's do it. I called out Zoe winning earlier because what she said backstage was Shayna. Huh. Shayna. Oh, is that her name now? Shayna? Shayna. Live for the Rumble. Oh, God. Ringmaster, I know you like Liv Morgan, but she's not good, man. There's a difference. I'm happy for you, you know? We all like a wrestler who maybe other people don't see what you see, but like she's just not a good wrestler though. It's not like you see that she's a good wrestler and nobody else does. Like you see something other people don't see, and that's you like being on her the way you are.
10 competitors.
I'm happy for you though, man. I'm glad you find her pretty and she crossed over with with the show you like and all that. I understand there's reason you like her, but like there are people who are here who are just trying to see something good happen, and she ain't doing it, man.
Tonight on Monday Night Raw, for the first time in 4 years, Seth Rollins.
But I'm glad she's crossing over with some other stuff and being something.
World Heavyweight Championship.
You do like her though, man. Don't pretend. Come on, you do like her. You're always talking about her. You're always talking about her and Alexa. You got some favorites, man, that are very apparent.
Nervously at ringside, probably the most nervous I have ever seen him. Understandably, with a lot on the line, a lot of pressure on his shoulders, and maybe sucking up his energy right now.
You act like I don't hang out with you for like 100 hours a month or something, okay? I know what you got, man.
And Sami Zayn now up on the barricade. Moonsault takes out Seth. Now Zayn has got to get Rollins back in the ring. It's champion's advantage.
Here we go.
Rollins has got to be pinned or submitted.
Make sure you guys got your review ready after this is over, because like I said, once this show ends, it's game over for me talking to you guys. So please be ready. Have your score ready, guys. Yeah, exactly. Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Zelina, yeah, all the shorties. Panda knows.
Many of the superstars here on Raw tonight going through that grueling travel to Saudi Arabia and still showed up and gave it their all, including Zoe
all the
Stark for the
Smurfs.
Women's Battle Royal to face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Title at Survivor Series. And now, The Miz as well.
It's all good, man. We all have preferences. But just don't tell me they're good wrestlers, because from that whole list, none of them are. They all need work.
I think Sami's looked a bit hesitant at times, perhaps, in this matchup to go after the back of Seth Rollins.
But Zelina's probably the most valuable of them all, because she can actually throw a mic, you know. She can actually throw a promo at somebody that's going to be fiery and really hit the point. I'd say Zelina's the most valuable out of all of them when it comes to like a wrestling promotion.
We know that Seth Rollins would take advantage, right, if the shoe was on the other foot. Cover by Zayn for the title.
AJ Lee was short. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, make no mistake about Seth Rollins. We know about his past. Go back 10 years and remember the guy he used to be. As much as he's cheered now, there is still that hard edge.
Goki, thank you so much for helping the chat to flow over there, man.
That is what keeps him at the pinnacle of the industry. And if Sami Zayn can't
and thank you to anybody who's considering getting over to the other side, because that's going to help me out as well.
He's begging Sami Zayn to take the fight to him, and now Seth Rollins fighting back, and now Rollins and Zayn going at one another.
Yeah, this is where the gloves are coming off, and I think that benefits Zayn more than it does Seth Rollins.
Zayn, leapfrog. Big clothesline. Hit Seth hard. Seth felt that, and it buys Sami some time.
There's a little bit of KO that Sami Zayn needs to embrace within himself.
Too much.
And now's the time to pull it to the forefront.
You're right, because Kevin Owens would never hesitate to take advantage.
Would have gone there in a heartbeat.
Kevin Owens, of course, now part of Friday Night SmackDown.
And that just adds to the inner turmoil within Sami Zayn in recent weeks.
Yeah, you can end that turmoil and win the championship tonight, though.
Yeah, stop feeling real good in a hurry.
Where's the face? Where's the heel?
Sami Zayn out. And sometimes you see him go to the back.
I hear people always asking that, and it's like, what? Sometimes it can just be a good match, you know? Sometimes it can just be a match that makes sense.
100 miles an hour straight forward, and look at the effects it's having.
Samuel Zayn. Legato, I see you, man. Oh, by the way,
he's going to have to deal with his back issue the rest of his career as you take another look.
Goki.
At the high-flying Sami Zayn.
It's going to feel a lot better than it does right now, just 48 hours after going through hell with Drew McIntyre.
Guess what?
Didn't have to fight tonight, Seth. At least take one
Guess what, Goki?
1 week off. Zayn would have been fine with that.
I'm reaching deep, and I am summoning the power. Tap you on both shoulders with the sword, because you are now a wrench bearer on YouTube.
Very proud champ since.
You are knight of the wrench table. Congratulations, Goki. You have now upgraded.
Upper second rope for more momentum. Driving Zayn into the corner again. Sami Zayn, though, followed. Oh, missed with a hula kick.
Hula kick did not land.
Hula kick in there on the champ. Missed with it. As Rollins moved out of harm's way, launches himself top rope. Swan time by Rollins. Seth on the
Monkey
other side.
wrench.
Moonsault. Cover. Hook of the leg on Zayn.
Except for he's singing that Foo Fighters song, but he's not singing "Don't Wanna Be." He's saying "I wanna be." I wanna be your monkey wrench. Look, dude, Wade is shouting me out all the time.
Reaching the absolute pinnacle of athleticism in a WWE ring.
That's the beauty of Rollins. Much like the greats here in WWE, is able to evolve, change the game up a little bit as he's doing tonight. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship. We are sold out tonight on Monday Night RAW. It has been a raucous crowd.
They sold out the same arena that AEW couldn't even remotely touch a sellout. They sold out this arena, and AEW was here, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
Will it be Rollins? Will it be Zayn? Sami Zayn now looking for the blue thunder.
If it was the other way around, you could say maybe WWE depleted the revenue, like maybe they dried out the place, so that's why AEW didn't sell it out. But AEW came here first.
Sami Zayn in trouble. He fights out a back body drop on the hardest part of the ring. Seth's in trouble.
They got
Seth's
man.
hope. Can Zayn capitalize when we return with a world title on the line?
Sammy's cracking the back. Seth's back is in jeopardy, man. Talking Alex Trebek style. Final Jeopardy. Could it be Final Jeopardy? Could this be it? Was this the design? Ouch, dude. That looked like it hurt. We're in commercial break right now. Yeah, good stuff, Goki. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for checking out the YouTube channel. Hopefully more of you guys will check out my YouTube channel in your off time or in my off time. I know my off time is not as prevalent as some other streamers' off time, but in the time that I'm not streaming, maybe check out my YouTube channel, guys. I got a bunch of videos on there, tutorials, how to get to certain things. I got brand new games. I got older games, fighting game tutorials, things like that. Fortnite, if you like that. Horror games. Gosh, competitive games, competitive shooting, all that type of stuff. Movie reviews, game reviews. Check it out, guys. Make sure you're not just waiting for me to click go live, because there's a lot of good stuff that is just waiting for you to discover. Check it. Make sure to do that, guys. And make sure to leave a comment or something. If you like what you saw, or if you have something to say, please make sure you say it. I check all the comments. I check all the thumbs up to make sure and see if you guys are liking the content. Please do that. I've noticed a few people are starting to do it more than they used to. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that that is an opportunity for all of us to come together, and also an opportunity for you to support the stream if maybe you're not a person who has, you know, the extra money that they can, you know, tip or give bits or subscribe or whatever to the Twitch channel or become a member on YouTube. If you can't do any of that, there's a way that you can help, and that's just watch my YouTube videos and disable your ad block. Don't have ad block on while you watch my YouTube, and that helps me too. There are ways that everybody in here could be contributing to the saga here and helping me to continue to do this, and one of them is checking out my YouTube channel. I'd love to see more of you guys in the comment section. Right now I'm hanging out with like 2 or 3 of you. To me, that's not the best ratio of people who know who I am and watch what I do and the people who are actually interacting. So let's try to do that. I want to see more of you guys on my YouTube comments. Let's make it happen.
Match for the World Heavyweight Championship in our main event
We're
on
back
Monday
to
Night
it.
Raw. Seth Rollins, a courageous and valiant champion, defending against Sami Zayn, who got an opportunity here tonight to try to win his first world title.
They're cracking down on ad blocks. Yeah, they're not blocking ads if you're not watching, though. I haven't seen a comment from any of you guys in a while, you know. They're not blocking any of your ads because you guys aren't watching. Make sure you guys come on through, hang out with it.
Doing everything he can to take out Sami, and that knee may have done just that.
I'm just letting you know if you're using ad blockers. I'm not getting anything out of it besides the interaction. So at least comment if you're going to use an ad blocker. Oh, buckle bomb. Sami's in trouble here.
Now went for the stop. Blue Thunder Bomb by Zayn for the title. Rollins at 2.5.
Seth got the shoulder up. He just reached out of it though. You saw that?
On the kickoff show of Crown Jewel, it wasn't quite enough tonight.
Nice, they called it out. That is the move that beat JD.
But it wasn't far off.
But Wade, what damage to the Blue Thunder?
Oh my goodness. Jimmy John's is like, you're not going to see the end. You won't see the end of this show. We're taking you out. Make sure you guys got your review ready, okay? I want to know your scores immediately after the show, okay? Immediately after the show goes up the air. We're doing Grapple Chat immediately. And then we'll do Raw Talk after that, and then we'll continue the stream after that.
What a crazy flurry of offense, starting with this exploded suplex into that buckle. Seth Rollins banged to rights, or so
big tug.
But incapable of playing defense is the champ. Super kick into a pedigree somehow.
Thank you for subscribing, man.
Just about keeping his dreams alive.
And you saw the look on Rollins' face. You can hear the WWE fans with the "This is awesome" chant.
Big tug.
Tug
is subscribed. He or she subscribed.
Stop to put Sami away. Sami picked him out of the air, and now Sami going for a lion tamer here with a bad back on Rollins. Rollins isn't if he taps, he loses the title. Sami Zayn trying to lock it in deep. Rollins trying to make it to a rope. Now a full Boston crab. Now the crab in by Zayn.
Cinched in as deep as you could ever cinch it.
Rollins trying to drag himself to the rope.
Rollins is getting the back cracked.
Rollins a fingertip away. Drive back to the middle of the ring.
How on earth did Rollins get out of that?
Rolls up Zayn and got it. Seth Rollins.
He's rolled him up. It's a real ending. Seth won. It's a real ending.
The disappointment on the face, the proverbial agony
defeat for Sami Zayn. He had Rollins. He had Rollins dead to rights. He had Rollins about to tap out. And Seth Rollins able to reverse it into a pinning combination to retain the World
A real ending.
Championship.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank goodness.
Gutsiest performers you will ever encounter. But Seth as champ, you do what you gotta do.
We could leave a score on YouTube, yeah.
Seth Rollins may be the most
For sure.
champion we've seen in a long, long time.
Uh-oh, handshakes.
And a great show of sport by two tremendous competitors.
Zayn is absolutely crestfallen. He thought he had it there. Man, I feel bad for Zayn, but wow. Seth Rollins.
They're just going to keep on playing this song, aren't they? Sammy rolls out. There's 4 minutes left. Oh my goodness. Up. Here's Judgment Day. They're going to beat him down.
Balor, Dominic, Judgment Day, attacking Sami Zayn, who thwarted recent cash-in attempted crown jewel. And now Seth Rollins, not sure how wise that was, gets into the
case,
down.
though?
He's getting beat down by Judgment Day.
Sami Zayn must have
Sammy
known his
hid the
cards were
case.
marked after what we saw at Crown Jewel for every action.
Forgot about that. Damien doesn't even have the case. Comes Jay.
Because here comes some backup. Main event, Jey Uso coming to Rollins and Sami Zayn.
And we got ourselves a Pier 6 brawl.
Super cakes.
Jey Uso taking out everybody. A spear to Balor. Uh-oh.
The man who is the angriest of them all. Send your money in the bank.
Numbers advantage no more. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody's here. Cody after
Damien.
Damien.
And it is chaos here on Monday Night Raw.
We're in an absolute meltdown. We got a riot going out. Bring out the pepper spray.
And here comes General Manager Adam Pearce. Officials rushing down to the ring.
Holy moly.
Somebody's got to do something. Rhodes and Dominic are fighting on our announce table.
Yeah, good luck with that, Cole.
Dude, there's a lot of chaos happening.
A bunch of security as well. Trying to gain control of this absolute mess.
Biggest security team I've seen in a long while. May still not be enough.
Finally trying to separate. Finally says,
Enough! Enough! I'm tired of the games! Every night, every week! You four want to play games! You four want to play games! You want to play games? We're going to play games in Chicago at Survivor Series in War Games!
Hell yeah! Let's settle this the right
He did it. He did it.
Rings surrounded by a steel cage.
Legato, what the heck? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and the brawl is broken out again.
The boys want to fight, you better let them.
Chaos on Monday Night Raw. There are bodies going everywhere. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, nice hop.
Imagine what it's going to be like in Chicago at Survivor Series, locking all these men inside War Games. Let the games begin.
Hey, y'all, it's Blake Shelton
Holy
here.
moly, man. This is the stuff, man. This is the stuff. Goodness gracious. All right, I hope you guys are ready. It's time. Let's get it. All right, it's time.